Hello, and welcome to another Triad Gamer stream here on the Triad Gamer Media Network. I am Nick, your usual host for these Monday nights and common host for these Temtem evenings, cute and chill, whatever I call it at this point. I don't even know at this point. I think I just call it whatever I feel that day. Um, but before we get to Temtem, before we get questing like crazy, becoming a questing beast, as I was mentioning, I always like to mention that if you want to see more of Temtem and see how we got here to this 14th installment of our journey to story through the Temtem early access that currently exists, definitely go check out trygamers.com. Right there on your left, it has a lot of things up. I think we were just missing last week's, but that's rapidly arriving on the website. And if anything, if it's not on the website, it is currently here on Twitch. So you should be able to see all of what you need, highlights, all that sort of thing. We are actually caught up, which feels bizarre, especially during the busiest time of the year for work for me. But I guess that's been my solace. I don't know. That's a good question. I should analyze that in like a year and figure that out. But what you also though should do is if you're on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, feel free to follow at TryGamers for a multitude of different kind of postings and things that you can check out. Especially as we draw closer, there's some specialty stuff going out right now that you may not have seen because if you're not following that, where on Wednesday we are actually having a special stream, much like we did actually a month ago on Boxing, little under a month ago, I guess it's 25th today, on Boxing Day, where we did a board game stream. Here we're doing a Magic stream. So we're talking about Paper and Magic: The Gathering, or Arena, depending on how you play it. It's coming out on both. But we are talking and going through the whole set, and Belmont, who has somehow remained fairly unspoiled, which I admire his dedication on that, will be giving his first impressions of the cards, and I will kind of be reviewing what I've seen, and especially in gathering all the cards. So it'll be a fun, just kind of quick run through of the set, just kind of chatting about very quick chats. We're not gonna go deep into discussion, but it's definitely something where if you want to just get a general sense of the cards before it comes out in Arena later this week, or if you're thinking of pick up some packs, you can kind of get a sense of what you might be looking for, especially if you're commander players like us and are just looking for one or two copies of each card. But on that note, we'll go ahead and I'm going to switch over to Temtem here. Now, if you are new to Temtem, I always like to mention this at the beginning because there is a lot of it to catch up on. So if you are new or if you have not caught up on Temtem, the idea of Temtem is to collect all of the Temtem and make them very strong and very nice. So we have our team of very adorable Temtem because we're just dealing with adorable and wonderful Temtem. Because that's just the whole Temtem. They're just all cute. So that's. It doesn't seem scientifically possible, but it is. At least all 86, I think we have at this point, which we're making some good progress on. We have captured 57, and that's with us not quite getting the third evolution on Rays here, with us obviously not having some evolutions of the newer ones that we've gotten recently around here. Yeah, we're getting some of that. So, and I believe actually, if I remember correctly, let me just consult mine. Yep, we did get the ground pie. I believe that was off stream. So just to let you know, we did kind of actually get that up to the third evolution, which is part of that 57 you're seeing. I don't remember what the other one was that we caught, but maybe I can see it here if I accept this. Yeah, because I know we definitely got ground pie. I thought we already had Mudred, so that's probably not it. Maybe the platypet hadn't been caught yet either. I thought I did it on stream. No, I definitely did it on stream. I don't know. That's a good question. Which one it was? I would presume it's an evolution that I did. I just don't remember what the evolution was. So I don't know, but oh well. That's definitely a thing, and we're going to see some new Temtem, I believe, on this track as we go through the missions. But yes, today is a questing day. We have finished the dojo in Quetzal on Tucma. So we have now gotten to the point where we're now trying to just kind of go through quests and get hopefully the, why am I blanking on the name of it? Now I need to look at the name, because it's going to bug me if I don't just look it up. Of course, now it's not going to show it. Why am I forgetting what the name of it is? The Narwhal. Wow, that took a bit. It's go off to a great start this Monday. I was actually thinking of should I fix my hair or something from it? Because this has been me rubbing my hands through my hair all day with the headset because it's Monday at a job, and that's just I'm sure all of you have dealt with the same issue that I have. So, first one I was going to try is this freeing bandits one, and I'm going to go try to free the sister from the prison. I think that's the closest one and probably the easiest one to jam out here quick, because since we have a key. Um, yeah, I can free. Shh, now get ready. Do I have to battle anybody? What in the down below happened? Testable, so you see how she did it? No idea, Cap. Truly, the safety concerns of this place are appalling. We need to step it up. People are waltzing out of here as if it was a temporium. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Captain. She just disappeared. Yeah, not really sure how that happened. So, okay, so now I got to go back to the island and say hi to them. Okay, which is actually nice because that pairs well with my quest of having to go to the cenote. Come on, where is it? Yeah, because we need to go and match them at the island, but we also need to go and. Wait, have I not done the Guildmaster one? What? Have I not just gone and given it to them? Maybe it just fell off and so I just ignored it? Oh, because it won't let me do it yet. Okay. Oh, I probably have to reopen that passage to do that. So yeah, just it won't let me do that yet quite yet, which is totally fair. Um, why is Kinu? Wait, is Kinu like? Why is Kinu so low? When did that happen? Okay, we need to go and just heal quick then. Cause I don't know when that happened and Kinu got so low, but we got to heal them. Yeah, you're probably wondering, you're like, why do you have this random level 24 here? The reason is I have them with the Coward's Cloak because next next area in Kisawa, Kinu's gonna be really good. So I kind of want to get them leveled up and get some in, and so I might as well just leave them kind of in the back here and just operate off of 5, which is I think fine at this point. I don't see a huge issue with having 5. If it starts becoming an issue, we'll definitely fix that, but I don't see there being a huge issue with this personally. Let's go ahead. We'll do Sand Splatter, and then we're just going to try and catch. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Might as well just keep catching these Bun-Buns, because, why not? And if they don't catch, they just go down, so. Because, again, at worst, we just go ahead when we actually have the ability to go to the Free Tem Society. At worst, we just release them. So, that's kind of a nice way to do it. But yeah, we have a lot that are really close to leveling up, as you're seeing down in these. Actually, let's look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, 91, that's pretty close. 171, yeah. We have a lot there about to level up. And however, the raise is what we're really kind of wanting to level up, because at level 41, our raise will evolve into Raikan, which is considered one of the best forms and Temtem in the game right now. It's just a beast, and we kind of hope for it to hit a very specific ability, because there's a specific ability of when you Temtem go down and it's out. I believe it's up attack, up special attack, up speed, which is an absolute crazy mix of stats to suddenly get just for a Temtem going down. So that's definitely a thought process of something we want. But so yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. We're going to heal first, and I'm going to show you the map what we're doing today, in case you're not here in the last one to kind of see what we're doing. So we are basically, we can now surf on the acid, because we got the special treatment. So we got to go down here, check the quest, maybe go over and heal if we're doing really badly by that point, but then we got to go into here, because this is where that C note is, per se. And that's going to take us into an area down below in the mines that we can't get to currently because there's a big door blocking it. But the hope is that we can unblock it when we're down there or something. But yeah, you can see our surfboard's kind of glowing green now. There's kind of a film that was put on it. Ooh. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Holy crap. I like how that looks. But we'll see more of that here in a little bit. But yeah, we have some kind of film or kind of cream on it that went on it to help us actually be able to go on the stuff here. You did a good deed, J. Mindworm. You're not like Captain Coley at all. I usually don't share my fighting techniques with outsiders, but I'll make an exception for you. Ooh, Major Slash. This blow targets the enemy's weak spot for massive damage. Ooh. That's actually a really... I've seen that one on some competitive battles that I've been watching. Let's actually see... Can anyone learn it right now? I've seen this on a lot of yeah. Nobody can learn it right now. I've seen it on a lot of neutral, like on Teteru, for instance. So it's good to know. Good to know that we now have that. Actually, I'd be curious to see how many techniques we have left to still get because we've gotten a fair number of them. I'd be curious how many are left. We need to swap you out for. See, that's the only issue is against the water types right now. We're not great, but we will deal the way we deal, which is basically not dealing at all. We can get rid of one pretty easily with Baboon anyway, so I'm not as worried. They're just doing water type moves, which really aren't going to do all that much. Um, oh, it didn't do as much as I thought it would. Oh, that's no good. Oh, and they're doing Tsunami now. Oh, it's such a happy. Oh, I love that. I love the way they do Tsunami. The fact that there's different. Actually, maybe I'll just try to catch this one. The fact that there's different animations for each Temtem doing the Tsunami is actually really cool touch. Like each one has its own kind of animations for different moves like that. So, oh, we got Amphibian, so if it gets attacked with Water Technique, it's speed. That's actually really good stats. I mean, the stamina's not great, but the rest of that's pretty awesome, especially the fact that none of them are high enough where it actually causes issues with fertility. So this actually means this is a really good water and toxic breedable type. So, good to know. Oh, and we got Inner Spirit. Channels the spirit of a long-lost draconic variety of Temtem for massive damage. Massive damage, eh? Probably just take away Perfect Jab here. I think this is a better move at that point with stats, and we'll just go that route. Yeah, that wasn't too bad then. Oh my gosh. Now we're gonna get all of the battles, is the problem. Yeah, we're gonna get all the platypets now that we actually got to our questing area. Now, actually, for those that don't know, and this is something I should do, mostly because I haven't said it, so nobody would know, I have decided to kind of drive myself, because I'm pretty good at getting distracted, to drive myself to actually finish these quests, I have a thing of Toblerone. Now, if you don't know Toblerone, it's basically like, I believe hazelnut? No, almond. Almond, haha, I'm good. Almond chocolate kind of bar, it's Swiss milk chocolate, and so it's very good. But basically, my mom, knowing me quite well for Christmas time, was like, "Oh, hey, there's this one that's 6 of them. It's a bulk pack of them. Let's get that for Nick." And so I'm like working my way very slowly through it, which is probably for the best. But as a result, I'll get a piece every time I finish a quest, which is a very good way to drive myself to want to do it because I love eating these. So every time we finish one of these big quests, we go ahead and we move. We do have actually pheromones for a platypet, so we could use that at some point just to really work on getting them specifically for a while. But let's see if this does a little better against it. Yep, there we go. Now we're leveling. Okay, so oh my gosh, we might actually have to go heal the way we're going if we keep getting. Because I mean, I am not prepared to deal with water types right now is the problem. At least that uppercut gets rid of one. That easily makes it much nicer then. That's right. This is much better for it. Yep. Oh, that's right. Melee's not good because it's melee. That's right. Ugh. That was stupid. There we go. Got rid of it still. But yeah, it might be a good idea to actually go and heal quick in the close. Yeah, how close are we? Yeah, we're not that far away. So it might be better actually to do that. I'm gonna use the vial right now. What that allows me to do is basically switch these two for the time being. Yeah, I'll just go do a quick heal, refill my vial, and then work my way back to the to that C note. And maybe I want to actually. Maybe Bun Bun's not the best to have right now, which I hate to say because I love Bun Bun. But I mean, I guess the question is when we go into this, what is the actual Temtem we're going to encounter? Because that's going to make the difference. So we go in, yeah. So that's the Tucma. We go down into here. We surf. We deal with Bun Bun, so we have the melee for that. We deal with Water Grass, which we have some toxic for that, yeah. And then Water Crystal. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of water. How does Crystal and Toxic go against each other? Toxic is not good against Crystal, and Crystal is just generic. Okay, so the only issue is that Toxic's not good against Crystal. If we look at Crystal, yeah. So, maybe we want to switch it out actually for, where are you? Zephyruff, I think. Actually might be a better choice here than Bun Bun, as much as that pains me to do. Oh, Gazuma has oh, I forgot that happened. Oops. I'm paying attention. Okay, but what that does mean is I'm going to unequip this, and I'm going to change this for, where are you, proteins? There you are. And then, actually, I'm going to switch this, I think, to the rock shield, so it takes less damage from the crystal that's inevitably going to be going after Barnshe when I'm down there. So that will kind of help a little bit against that. But yeah, let's do this. I think this is the best. Now, against the water types right now, yeah, this is the best way to have it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We'll do this. But I'm realizing like, Bun Bun is nice when I'm training down in the mines, but not on this side of the mine. So, see, oh, look at that though. That looks so cool the way the water comes down. I wish you could almost see a little bit more of it, because that was a really cool design. So, yep, so now we're in the C note, which is Relics of Aeons Past. So we get to this part of the map, which is all the rest of the one down here. Yes, okay. So that's nice. So yeah, we can go through, and we're just trying to get into there. Okay. So I just need to explore it. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. There it is. General X will be pleased. What's that noise? Oh gosh, it's Max. Oh no. Well, can I defeat him this time is the question. What are you doing here? I thought I'd stalled you for a while. Yeah, they are wearing exactly the same outfit as me, huh? Interesting. Bah, the Tucmani are such pushovers. Guess you can't count on them to do your dirty work for very long. Doesn't matter. I'm almost done in this heap of ashes. Now to pick up this package for the boss and on to bigger things. Oh no, Max. Are you a part of Clan Bel Soto? But first, I'll give you a good spanking. Okay, well, for some reason they can't win either way. So I mean, but yeah, no. This might be interesting. Okay, so what do we got? So Blues is Toxic. Mudrid is Crystal Net. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be really good against them. And then we're going to switch you to Baboon, I think. Yeah, that should do it. Because Baboon is going to get rid of Mudrid really easily. Wait, that doesn't do much to... Wait. What did I do wrong there? It's Toxic, not... Oh, I should have done a wind move. I am paying attention. At least I feel higher level, which is nice. So So I have a good shot here, I think. Okay, that gets rid of one. As much as Baboon is a little damaged now. And Guldir should actually get hit pretty hard by the Blizzard. Yeah, okay. Nice. Is Bamboozle but fails now. Okay. Okay, Gazuma levels up. We like it. Own Gazuma. Fair, fair. Um, Windblade on you probably still makes the most sense. Switching you out. Okay, what's gonna be good against Gazuma? Um, Not much, actually. So let's go ahead. Let's use a Bomb Plus on Baboon. I think that's better. Yeah. Oof. That didn't finish as much as I wished. Ooh, that was actually very nice because that only actually hit Zephyroth then, which actually took out their own person, which is nice. Um, oh, is that a Luma Barnshee? Jesus. Holy crap. Okay, so this is a really bad matchup for either, so we're going to want to switch to our own Gazuma here. Yeah. And then, ooh. Switch this to Raise, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just kind of get out other Temtem that don't have type matchups to kind of survive. So I think we have the better item probably base than they do. I'd like to beat Max. We did not beat Max last time. I'd really like to beat Max. Electrical Storm, which really shouldn't do all that much. Yeah. And that's basically going to remove a lot of their stamina. Whereas I can now do Electrical Storm back to them. And you know what? Like I said, we're just going to use items to keep healed. Because I'm just at this point, I'm like, I think outlasting them is a much better method. Last time I was like, oh, I gotta just keep pushing on it and do all that, and I'm like, I really don't think I need to. You know what I mean? Like, I think I just need to sit back. Yeah, because Guzuma's overexerted now. Um, it's probably better just a DC beam there. And then I think I'm actually gonna switch to... No, I need to get rid of Gazuma first, I think. Yeah, so let's DC beam there. Let's Fire Tornado there. Try to get rid of Gazuma. There we go, nice. Venomous Claws on Gazuma's not going to do much, actually. That was not the move I thought they were going to do. Okay, here's Digital. Now, the problem is Digital does not have a lot of bad matchups, so... Or it does. Okay, Water is good against Digital, Electric is good, and Digital's good. Okay, well, actually, this is perfect then, because I'm just going to do Electrical Storm here, which should do a lot. And then I'm going to switch this to... Barnshee's probably the best swap. Yeah. Because if the Psypat doesn't go down, the Barnshee's going to be the best option for the mental move. Yeah. Also, that doesn't do much then. Oh, but they had an electric move for it. That's probably not good. Barnshee's still alive. Okay, you took a lot of damage there. Nice. Again, DC beam there. And then switch this out for... We don't have a water type. Wait, what was it? Why am I blanking? We don't have a water type. We have an electric type, and they're currently out. Okay, so... Switching to, like... Raise, probably... Well, actually, Baboon. No. If they have a digital move, that's bad. Yeah, let's just switch to Raise. Again, take it slow. Don't push it. Because I think that's the better way to beat Max, is that Max is very gung-ho and do everything he can, but if you can just outlast them, I think that's better. Oh, Gazuma overexerted. I didn't even think about that. Turbo attack, which probably is digital, which against Raise should not do all that much. Okay, Barnshe leveled up. We now have Tornado, which I didn't put on then by accident, but yeah, Kazuma's overexerted, so we're just gonna go ahead and actually I can just heal Kazuma, can't I? That's actually kind of cool. Um, let's just do a standard balm, and then yeah, let's just make it where they have to deal with all of our health. I'd rather take my time, just tank it, because that's not gonna do much. I mean, it'll do something. I'm not saying it's not, but and then because then it allows us to that overexert. So let's just do DC beam. And let's do embers. Let's just get some general status effects going, because I think that's the best way to go, is just to get that general feeling of going down. Okay, digital against raise. Again, not the end of the world. And overexertion. We actually beat Max. Jesus. Well, okay. But I'll let you have the upper hand for once. It just makes it better next time. Um, well, I guess we're 1-1 with Max, so that's not bad. I'll take that. My job is here anyway. The clan will prevail. You can't even show your face in Quetzal anymore, and all the time you waste here in Tucma. You're already late for Kisawa. General X is already on his way. Nothing you can do about it. Enjoy your victory. I've heard scary things about General X, and the fact that I have to face them next scares me a lot. Not gonna lie. Shuyan's Horn changes the Temtem's toxic type techniques to water? So, like, I could put this on a Nidrisol and all the toxic is just water? I'm trying to think why that would be good. Why is that specific? I don't know. That's bizarre. Looks very ancient. Maybe fashioned from the discarded horn of some prehistoric Temtem? There must be a reason for it to be here. I see some I see some sort of clockwork here. Maybe it activates some mechanism? Maybe it does. Well, let's see. Let's check the map. So, I presume the mechanism is elsewhere. It doesn't look like it goes in there, so I'm not missing something there. Nothing back here. Yeah, I think oh, I need to, wait. Use the vial. In fact, maybe I go back and heal at this point. I'm like, before you go too far, make sure you do that. Actually, I didn't even realize that Nidrisol would be perfect for this, right? Because that'd be nature and... Yeah, why am I not using Nidrisol? What the hell am I doing? Like, that's like way better than Zephyruff right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, let's bring in Nidrisol against something. Probably instead of Barnshe, honestly. Yeah, what is Barnshe bringing? Oh, Barnshe is a toxic move. But also is very bad against Crystal, which is what we're hitting a lot and doesn't do much against water and wind necessarily, except, excuse me, except for that one toxic move. So I don't... Yeah, let's bring Barnshe out. Let's bring Nidrisol in. Yeah, why would I be worried in here about that? Like, my brain is immediate like, it's a bad idea. And I'm like, but why? Yeah, unless, like, Crystal's good against something I'm forgetting. Against electric, mental... Yeah, no, this is perfect. Yeah, okay, so Nidrisol in, so they can start getting some things. So it'll basically be these two. I guess probably... let's see. What's good for Nidrisol to have? That's what I don't remember. Yeah, I don't want to change its toxic to water here. That doesn't seem pretty good. Umbrella might not be bad. Yeah, why not? Why not? Now, the only thing I keep forgetting is I'm like, I really need to unequip things from here before I like move away, because otherwise I get the problem of I completely forget to get it back. Okay. Yeah, we have to keep that one for the training, but this one's really good for other um other ones. And then we have bun buns, I'm sure. So let's see. Is this one better than the bun bun we're using? Not by a long shot. So you go in the lineup. Yeah, I mean, what, we have 21 here? That's actually not too bad to have stored up when we're talking about free tem. Because, I mean, that's usually like half of the first stage. So we'll just kind of keep storing up tem to release. And if we get to that point, we get to that point. But yeah, let's go through here. I think this is going to go well for us to do this kind of matchup instead. Oh, that's very pretty. I love it. So I presume we have to go put that somewhere. So we gotta go figure out where that goes. Now, I just realized, I'm like, if I'm gonna go further in here, oop, what? It always defaults to Denise despite what I used last, which is weird. These are all crystal, which I don't think is an issue, but yeah, because they're just solid crystal, which solid crystal, it won't make a difference, I guess, is the way to look at it. Like, I won't use toxic moves against it, but that's where I'll just use my other moves. So that should be fine. Oh, went too far. To Ukama. Oof. Yeah, that makes sense. Just, it's very expected to see that around here. I did notice, though, that they're much higher than our current levels um, around here, which is very interesting. There, I got rid of that one. Nice, nice. Very high speed, though, which is solidly annoying. Because they're just beating up on Zephyroth then. But what can you do? It's gonna get some pretty good experience for them, though. Yeah, Ninja Society. Allergic spread. Oh, finally. Um, do we have anything to catch around here? I don't think so, so I'm not as worried about having... I might actually just switch out here, because that would be good against double water like that. I'll also swap you a little bit, and then just because I'm kind of on the move of making sure my Tems stay fairly healthy. So we're now over here, so if we go over here, this is the mines. Yeah, this is crystal. I don't think we want to go in there, because that's going to basically... Actually, I don't think we can. Yeah, there's actually no way for us to enter this without going this way, so... It's a shortcut, basically, but not one that we're going to be able to use until we get our skates back. Which I'm curious when that happens, because, you know, it's not really something that has come up a bit, but... Just realized I don't have a lot to do with these, but... Yeah, because Venomous Claws isn't good. And then... That will be bad. That's... Wait, that's good? Oh, fair enough, so let's just, like, target up on that one, then. Cool, that works. Oh, because nature's good against ground and doesn't matter with crystal at all. Yep, that's what it is. I'm like, why is it good? That's funky. Cool. So I don't have that actually that bad a matchup here. I don't have a good matchup against crystal, but it's not bad. Yeah, reopen the gates of the mines. Okay. Okay, so you can hop down there. Okay. Which I don't know why you do that specifically, but fair enough. Oh, and you're a tamer. Why did I have that feeling you might be? Oh, for crying out loud, how many times do I have to say this? This is a prime archaeological site. No mining, no skulking around here. The stone staircase has been here for millennia and needs to be left alone until we can protect it properly. Why is no one listening? Well, because we need to open it up because things happened. Lots of things happened. Okay, crystal and mental. Um, oh, I don't actually know what's good against them because I haven't caught them yet. Is the Oh, I'm in caps. Holy jeez. Um, fire is good, earth's good, melee's good. Oh, fair enough. Oh, they're just crystal. Oh, I thought they were mental too, but maybe once I get them mixed, they get that. That's why. Yeah, let's just get rid of Taifu then. Problem solved. Get rid of Taifu. Because then if we get rid of all the nature, we can then and water, we can then, you know, bring out. Oh, no, they're wind. Okay, so now we need to actually switch out a little bit. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna switch into Actually, let's switch you to Baboon. Let's switch you to Kazuma. I think that's the best direction to go. Is just completely swap to better things, and we'll go that route. Because yeah, they'll use Feather Gatling probably against Kazuma, which will do virtually nothing. Then they'll use Head Ram on Kazuma, which will do something, but not much, and get them very low. And then Uppercut's going to completely destroy them. And yeah, let's just do a little DC beam. There's no reason to like do much to a level 20. I didn't even actually notice that they're level 20 until I did that. I was like, oh, well, they're not going to do well anyway, so I don't know what the worry is here. Then who do they have last is the question. Oh, another Pajaro. Okay, this is not bad at all. Wow. I feel a lot better about this now. Just because I want to see this, I'm going to do this. I want to see what Inner Spirit does. Oh my, oh my. That's a move. That is a move. I guess that's the closest I'm getting to a dragon type in Temtem, despite the fact that there are literal dragons in here, like Shuin. But okay, so I need to like move my way up, right? Yeah, the gate's over there. I want to open that up first so I can go back easily, because the healing is right here then. Yeah. So I want to open that up before I go down here and to deal with all this stuff. Okay. Like, which way do I want to go? Let's remind myself. Okay. And then there's places to jump down. Gotcha. Which makes sense, because you'd want a quick way to get down to it if you're trying to get through it quickly. Makes sense. Ooh, Azrock. We technically do not have an Azrock yet, because we haven't leveled up a Lapanite, so... this is technically one that we have not done much with. But let's do Windblade and Toxic Ink, and see if we can get it down to a level where we might actually catch it. Wow, overexertion. That's actually a really bad sign if one move is overexerting it. It might just be a thing where I catch it just to, catch it once. Let's do a scratch, and let's swap this to Kazuma, and let's do Hypnosis. I think that's going to be the best direction to go. Because then we can catch them next time. Yeah, just complete it. We don't have to worry about leveling one up unless we want to, then. We can always just release it later, then, if we don't like it. Oh, crap. I didn't realize the poisonous wakes him up. That's actually really bad. Well, let's do Windblade then, and we'll try to catch it. Never hurts to try once. If it doesn't work, then they're going to go down, so. Yeah, see? Because it never hurts, I told you. You never know. Yeah, the stamina score is terrible on this one. I realized as soon as it was like, it's overexerted already. So we're probably just going to release it, but we've now at least logged that we've caught one, which is the important part. So that puts us up to, right, now we're up to 58 now. Nice, 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 nice. We're going to put you away for a little bit, just to make sure you keep it. Also, because then fire comes out, which is good against these crystal ones. Which seems to be who we're battling right now, so. Yeah, there's crystal. Raze just needs that. Actually, the nice part is since I know that they're all crystal, it's actually a really good idea just to level up Raze here after a bit. Because, yeah, just being able to do that this whole time is probably going to actually level up Raze pretty quickly. So, I now have a new training spot for Raze, which is great. So I can actually get them leveled up to Raikon. Raikon. Okay, so that horn goes in here. Do I not get to keep that though? Wait. Do I still have that gear? I kind of liked it. Um. Oh, cool. I still technically have a piece of it or something. That's fun. Oh, I'm like, wait, is it Temtem belt? I was like, no, it's just literally that. Oh, well, this is a really bad combination for me. That's unfortunate. I mean, I have the sharp leaf. Does fire do? Fire does okay. That's right. I mean, the nature should do enough anyway, just to get rid of it. There we go. Again, we just want to start leveling Raze again. We want to get Nidrisil back to a leveling standard, all that sort of thing. What? You opened the ancient gates? How'd you do that? With an ancient idol. That's completely crazy. Wait, can I say other thing? With the power of love. What? The answer to the riddle was that cheesy? No. With my incredible charisma. What are you talking about, charisma? You never say more than a short sentence at a time and somebody's inane questions. I love it. Calling me out. I love it, but yeah, so we've now opened that way up, and that means we can get down here for whatever's down there now. That's probably just items, but okay, so we're gonna go heal first because I feel like healing is important. So we're gonna do that first. Just run through the square like that. Okay, let's heal right here. There we go. But yeah, we gotta go tell the guildmaster, which maybe we can complete that other quest then and get like 2 pieces of chocolate in like one swing. That'd be awesome. Again, remember that my influence for actually rushing through these quests is to try and get chocolate, which maybe it was a good idea to do that. Who do I know? Who do I know? What do I know? Oh my goodness, this is a Monday, isn't it? Okay, so I talked to you. Nope, I can't do that yet. Okay, talk to you. Ah, you're back, but the good news precedes you. The Miners Guild has resumed work on that mother lode. They say we're getting our first load of iron today. How long to repair the narwhal? Depends on the extent of the damage. We'll know when we start working on it. I'll let my artisans know that we have ore and gems to work with. How I long to hear the forges roar again, the hammers sing over smoldering metal. Fair? Ada Ture. Oh, hey, it's Ada. Less poetry, more metallurgy. Captain Ture? No, I'm the Shogun of Sapanku. I don't know enough about Sapanku to know that it's Shogun. That's interesting. I guess, yeah, now that I think of it, I know that's heavily influenced by Eastern Asian cultures. No, I already did know about that. That's fair. What? I was starting to think you deserted us. What the down below took you so long? Well, you had one job, Tesla Bolts. Guildmaster, how long will that take? The narwhal should be already in Kisua. What exactly do you need? How's your structural integrity? Critical damage to the secondary beams, several severe damage to the gondola and one of the engines. But most of the canopy's okay, and the trestle frame survived the crash. Spare secondary beams and gondola modules, then. An auxiliary engine, standard tools for the rest. We can handle that. I'll need your engineers for the exact specs. She's wounded, but I know them by heart. Well, what are you doing standing there, Tesla Bolts? I'll stay here and handle the repairs. You go and tend to your other tasks. Finally, the crew's all accounted for, the wounded are being treated, and you've even freed my rather impulsive first mate. I've never seen Matthew do anything like that. But it seems we will survive this crash and we'll have you to thank for it, Tesla Bolts. It's nothing. Ha, that's some modesty. You make an okay sailor. Unfortunately, as you can see, the narwhal is not sailing anywhere anytime soon, so I'm afraid you'll have to find your own way to Kisua. You've already done a lot for us, and you seem to be in a hurry to get there. Where can I find another ship? You already know the way to Quetzal. We're in Quetzal. What are you talking about? For a second, I had to think about that. I was like, wait, I already do. There's a major airship terminal there. Look for my friend, Captain Magda. If I remember her schedule correctly, she should be in Tucma by now. She likes her banter, but she's a capable captain. And now, we part ways, Tesla Bolts. May the currents always fill your sails. Oh, so we just switch our ship, apparently. Which is interesting, 'cause, like, I'm wondering if they actually do let us go back then with that ship, or we, like, use a different ship, per se. Okay, can I give you blueprints now? Yes, I know we're late with deliveries. We're catching up on a huge backlog of work. Please be patient. And delivering this from Melania. Oh, the Mirror Isles Engineering Co-op boss. Let me see. And some steel beams those are. Well, it'll take some weeks for sure. I hope she understands. Here, have this. It's the Smith Guild's way of apologizing for the delays. Snare. Oh, so it's some more gear. Okay, when attacked with an offensive technique, disables itself and the attacker's gear. Oh, yeah! I've seen this. It's very... I feel like this is much better probably for a competitive mindset, but it's definitely an intriguing thought. So, okay, so blueprint delivery we gotta get back. I would say, though, we did a fair amount of stuff there, so I think I've earned some chocolate. We did a couple progressions at least, even if we didn't necessarily finish one, but... I feel if it's telling us to get back to Muriel's engineering, though, it is going to let me do that. So we probably will actually be able to use the ship that Magda runs to go back to Omninesia at least. Cool. Now I gotta go find an airship. I think that's it for quests at that point in here. Yeah, find an airship to Kiswa. This is back at Turquesa. This is in Kiswa. This is an Arbory, which doesn't exist. This is in Kiswa. This is going back to Omninesia. This is going back to Omninesia. This is going to Kishiwa. This is Sapanku, which doesn't exist yet. Okay, so yeah, we've definitely done all the Tucma stuff at least, which when you look at it, we've done a lot of stuff down here. Holy crap. Okay, so where do we go to find this airship? Well, it looks like it's there, but it looks like there's another mission over there. So I probably should go and get, like, do we have any other missions that I'm missing? I don't think so. No. So let's go get that mission first. Now that we can come over here, because the guards aren't telling us that, you know. Enjoy your flight, citizen. Oh, hey, I'm a citizen now. Awesome. Okay, what's in here? Oh, it's a Temtem connoisseur. Hello, Tamer. Care for a little chat? It will alleviate the horrible tedium of waiting for my airship. Where are you going? Back home to Arisola. Paisano. I detect you might be from Zadar by your accent. What unexpected serendipity. What do you do? I'm a Temtem fancier, a collector, an enthusiast of rare, precious Temtem. I've been collecting here in Tucma, and my crystal collection is quite complete now, I believe. My only regret is I'm going home without the specimen of the delightful Bigu. It is exceedingly difficult to find these days. I could get you a Bigu. Oh, would you? That'd be mighty kind of you, my dear Tamer. I still have some time until my flight, so if you could purvey a healthy Bigu, you'll be handsomely rewarded. I don't think that exists here, does it? That's a different... That's not on Tucma, is it? Wait, let me check. Oh, crap. Because if I'm remembering correctly, Bigu is... Yeah, that's that. That doesn't exist here, does it? I don't think so. Yeah, there's no way to check in here, so I need to use my specialty thing. As far as I guess I can't look at Bigu. I have to look at its evolved form because the Bigu you can't catch yet, which maybe that means you can catch eventually. But yeah, Babawa I don't think you can do here, can you? Oh, you can in the C note. Where is that? Like, was I in the right spot for it? I just didn't see one, perchance. Yeah, in the middle there. Oh. Well, also I can get a Babawa, I can't get a Bigu. That's the issue. So eventually Bigu is probably going to be on this map, so it's probably going to be right there. So that's cool to note. That does not help me much here to do stuff, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and move on then. As much as I'm like, I kind of want to get this. Ooh, that is a good type there. Maybe I do need to go catch one of those. Fortunately, no flights to the Uhuru terminal due to recent events in Keystone Airbase. I'm looking for Captain Magda. You can find her at the ship, the Rorqual, docked in Berth B. Head north and east. She's slated for the next Nanga Arisola flight. Nanga to Arisola. No, wait, that's Omninesia back to Denise. Interesting. Okay, well, let me go talk with her and see what she's planning on doing at least, because I think that's the best direction to go. But yeah, I do have a Bigu, but actually I can go look at that in a bit. But I do have one, but I kind of bred it for me to have, and so I don't really want to just get rid of it. So They won't let me board a ship with my Temtem. Put it in Tem cards, they say. It's literally curtailing my Temtem rights. For safety, toxic Temtem need to be stored in Tem cards. I'm older than you. You can't tell me what to do. So, that feels a little too lifelike. They need to take some realism out of this game. This is too close to home right now. No. As literally someone has coronavirus as their name. That's too real. That's too real. Okay, let's talk to this captain. Just my luck. First we get stranded in Omninesia during that blasted volcanic eruption. Now the friggin' route to Kisawa is closed. Anyway, sorry for the rantland lover. I am Captain Magda. I'm Testbolts and I need to fly to Kisawa. That's quite impossible right now, Testbolts. Something awful is going on in Kisawa. Some sort of massive attack by unknown airborne forces. Whatever it is, I'm not risking our any lives, sorry. Until that incident is over, I'm sticking to the Denise Omninesia route. How can I get to Kisawa? Well, I guess you could try the old rock hopping route at Kupelelisa. Yeah, why not? If you're so down below bent on getting to Kisawa, people in this land practice an old sport called rock hopping. Like the name suggests, it's basically leaping from one floating rock to another, using only a hook. I've heard about it. Sounds awfully dangerous if you ask me, but I fly for a living. I fly for a living, excuse me. But good luck with it, and if you want to travel to civilized places in a civilized manner, I'll be here all day. Okay, I gotta go to Monkey. So is Monkey just... Oh, I think Monkey was just the one who was at the thing. Okay, so that's good to know actually. So I actually am not going this route in this direction. Cool. So I just need to go up to the surface, I believe. Yeah, the rock hopping is right there at the entrance. So we just need to go over there and go that route. I presume it's right over here. Yeah, it's just right over here. Okay, I do think before I go too far, I have some money, so I might as well buy some more Tem cards. Which doesn't really cost all that much, but maybe we should do a couple more Balm pluses too, because we did kind of use a fair of them. There we go. That should be good to stock up on. Maybe do a heal from here, just in case we use Smoke Bomb, we'd rather come back here. Yeah, so that thing that's happening, that's what we want to do. Right there, that rock hopping. Ah, finally! Okay, have you done this before? Never. Thought so, it's a very Tucmani thing, so listen carefully. Oh, Monkey is the boyfriend of the first mate. That's right, or not first mate. Engineer? Navigator? Can't remember who, am I forgetting the name? I'm forgetting a lot of names tonight. I'm realizing that. The names are tough for me tonight for some reason. I can't remember that. Kamal. There we go. Kamal. Rock hopping is the ancient art and sport of skipping from one floating rock or islet to another. Or islet, yeah, islet, using a special rock hopping hook. It's made of interreed, which you've probably seen around Tucma. Don't worry, it's very flexible and resistant. Use it properly, and it'll let you rock hop safely for years. So these are the basics. You find a proper spot for rock hopping, like this one here. Then you aim your rock hopping hook carefully, take a leap and zoom. You shoot your hook at the right moment. If you time it right, you should be able to nail the other side with the rock hopping hook, and retractile interreed will do the rest, pulling you safely to the other side. If I time it wrong, that's what those safety nets are for. I mean, here in this area for novices. Once you rock hop far enough, there'll be nothing breaking your fall if you miss. So make sure you're very proficient before you move on. Really, this is very risky? Not if you're properly trained. Some kids start learning as young as 6. This thing is very flexible. You have a chance to rehook if you fall, as long as you're quick about it. But yeah, that's one reason why today is just a niche sport, a culture thing. We don't rock hop to Kisawa regularly anymore for commerce or travel. It's all airships nowadays. Sure about that? Let me see you practice. There is some of this on Omninesia, so I have to go back there and actually see some of that area. Now that we have the rock hopping. That and rock climbing is going to be a little different. Oh, so I just go up to it and it does it. Okay, so I actually don't need to aim or anything. It was just more of a moment of doing that. But this does open up all of this, which I presume this is probably the way... Oh no, that's the way to Kisawa, apparently. That one right there, somehow. So Tucma must be pretty close to Kisawa, which is interesting, because that means we crashed pretty close to where we wanted to get to. Yeah, and it shows me there. Okay. So I do know over here is actually a pretty good place to go, because... Oh, there's a quest there, too. Because this is where Crystal is, so I actually do want to go that route. try catch a crystal because I don't have crystal. Oh yay, we're back to nature and wind. That's great. Well, let's get rid of it before it hits me. Seems like a plan. There we go. If you get rid of it before it hits you, you're fine. That's how that works. Dunk. Yeah, Mike Tamer? Tamer. Couple Tamers. That was a great rock hop for a rookie. Congratulations, buddy. And you are a rock hopping aficionado. This is my main hobby, I mean. I do Temtem up sometimes just for a change. I'm just trying to catch Kisua. Oh, following Kupolelisa all the way to Vumbi? Vumbi. Let's go Vumbi. I love that friend. I sure do. So old school. Self-reliance, man. Don't trust airships. Those things are flying coffins. That's a little too real recently. Like, oh, you want to get somewhere, you rock hop on your own terms. That's the way. Anyway, if you're heading to Kisua, it's west from here, then south. Watch out. The safety nets only reach so far. Say, why don't we tempt him up? My arms need a break anyway. Been hooking for hours. Fair enough. Okay, so wind on you. And we'll do Toxic Play on you too. We'll just try to get rid of the Nidrosol. You know, that seems like a good plan. It can actually be poisoned, but, you know, neither can that one. Um, let's do Windblade and Allergic Spread, I guess. Worst case if Nidrosol doesn't go down then. Toxic Farewell, neither of these can actually be poisoned. Ooh, Crystal Bite. It still doesn't do all that much, honestly. Let's use Blizzard here, and even though it's not going to do much, let's use Toxic Ink, because it gets some poison going then at least. And it does a fair amount of damage, honestly. Wow, they really hate Nidrosol. I guess probably because it won't do much to Crystal over there, so maybe that's why. Well, hey, if that's the battles, that's going to be a lot better off. You're better with a Tem than with a rock hopping hook. Figures. Well, yeah, you just call me a rookie. Like, I feel like you'd probably keep track of that just fine. Wait, I just realized, wait a second. Can I go back on that airship to Amnesia and Denise? I didn't actually check that. But if I can, why am I not? After we talked about all this, you know, breeding that needs to happen, all this stuff, why am I not? No, like, especially with the rock hopping hook now. Now I'm like, well, maybe I want to go back and do that. I mean, can I? Or were they not doing any trip? I thought they were doing the Denise Amnesia route, is what they said. Right? Yeah, I can. Okay, well, yeah, let's just go back to Amnesia then. This is great. Okay, so I was right. I was like, probably midstream we were going to make it to the point where we could actually go to other places again, which is really nice. Oh my gosh, I'd never thought I'd be so happy to see Amnesia again after trying to get off of here for so long. Whew. Okay, so let's go heal. And then, you know what, let's go ahead and check out the, let's see what the free time is this week, because I usually like to do that. I just haven't been able to for a couple of weeks, because, you know, being stranded on a poisoned planet, you know. Go pig. Yeah, let's just go check it out. If it's, you know, we should go and definitely start breeding somebody. Um, because we have a lot to breed, for sure. Oh. Okay, what do we got? 50 for a tiny crystal, that's not bad. And then we have 475 for a Wish You Well coin. I don't think I have the time this week to go for that. I mean, maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up with more time than I think I have, but probably not. Even with the extra, you know, 21 I've saved up or something. But I mean, if I end up getting close and I'm 21 away, that's great, but I don't think so. But we do have, an attack hack, which is nice ways to get. Um, and then enhancer watermelon and stuff like that. So those are options at least. Did I actually release anything? Yeah, I did release it and get 102. Awesome. Yeah, but I freed none this week, which is, kind of the point. But yeah, let's go in here and let's just. Okay, so we need a Bigu for the quest, so we should actually do that. So that means we need. I mean, we probably want to breed the Bigu we have, right? Well, it's not terrible. Oh no, it's also not. We need actual Babawa. So let's go ahead. Let's do this here and this here just to kind of switch it out. Yeah, Babawa here. Awesome. And then we need a water or grass that's great for attack. Do we have something specific? Oh, this one's not bad. Spiroli might be the best to go with it. Yeah, let's try it. That seems good. I love how I say that in a full thing of like, this is totally when I'm trading away, so I don't know why. Make a great couple. It'll be 50, only 50 temp. Honestly, it's nice as it's only 50. But yeah, this is what it would generally end up being, which is really good because it makes up for the bad attack here. The hit points still aren't great, but the rest of it's not bad. So, I mean, but yeah, it's showing the range basically. This is where it expects to be on average. Because here's, the Sprioli, here's that one. So yeah, it definitely evens it out a bit, which is nice. Yeah, let's do it. So they're gonna go get better acquainted. So that will be fun. And then, okay, who else do we looking for? Oh, we need to get an Orphle. That's right. We need to get an Orphle that is bred to level 1. So we have this Orphle, which again is bad on speed in that kind of direction. So we're going to take this, and I mean, do we breed it with another Orphle? We could, but I feel like there's better options. Oh, let's look at our toxic types. That's right. We might have really good toxic types. That for us not bad, for sure. Oh, Toxolotl is the one with 50-50-50, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Oh, but also, no, that doesn't work out well. These ones have double 50. That's right. Azarok, you just go. Actually, Azarok, I believe you have terrible. Yeah, you have terrible stats. You're just gonna go into there. Yeah, these all have bad stats. I don't know. Why I'm looking at the. I don't know. I'm looking at the ones of like, oh, these are the great ones to, get. Okay, let's see. Um, do I have any like really good ones? That one's not bad because the defense is fine over here. Let's try these together. See how they look. Yeah, its speed's not going to be great, but the rest of it's not bad. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, okay, so I've kind of filled up 2 of them. Oh, I just realized I have Tiny Crystal. I don't know when that happened. But yeah, we'll just let them sit for a bit then. Because yeah, this sets up kind of having the tem that we want, for sure. So, let's do that. Oh, I need to go back and get my own tem, that's right. That's a thing. I just realized I have a really terrible group, though, to go and actually deal with the rock hopping areas I'm thinking. Although this one's not bad here, right? Yeah, this one goes to there and just lets us skip it all. So let's try that, just see what it's like. 'Cause I think that's really the only one around here in general. Oh, it was over there. Why am I going this way? I don't know what I'm doing. Um, yeah, that lets us skip over here, which is cool. So we basically skip all of this grassy area, all of that crazy stuff. That's right. We have a lot of quests over there to go back to, though, so I don't know why we're going this way, but just because we could rock hop, that's basically it, you know. Just had to have some fun with it, you know. Now, I can't remember if Denise has rock hopping. I don't believe so. I think it's all rock climbing. I don't think there's any hopping. Which the rock climbing we can't do yet. We can only, rock hop so far. Venomous claws on you. Oh wait, no. Venomous claws on you. Toxic on you. This is going to destroy them. Like I know that. Like I have 10 in front that are going to absolutely wreck these, but it was more of a I'm just trying to get through this area kind of thing. Yeah, I didn't actually do too bad of experience there, funny enough. Especially for the fact that I killed them in one hit. So yeah, we have a few people to go and see over here. So let's come up here. I believe this is the travel agent, which we're at the point now where we should be able to report on Tucma now. Any new information? I've explored Tucma. That's quite something. Most of my readers won't be looking for such an extreme experience, but let's hear it. Quetzal's a jewel of a city. Fascinating. I'm going to need all the details. And done. Enough. My hands hurt. You're quite the explorer, Testbolts. Where will we be heading next? To Kisawa. Ah, you might already be familiar with the extreme daytime heat of the savannah, but watch out for the freezing nights of the desert. Here, have this old colt. It'll serve you well. It's from my old days as an avid traveler. Oh, reduces damage from wind. I like it. That's fun. Cool. So that is another quest. We're gonna cash in a little chocolate here for sure. That's for sure. While we're waiting anyway for the eggs to hatch, you know. Aliana, hello. Do the blueprints? Yes, ma'am. The guild is on it. Splendid. I was concerned about those rumors and metal shortages in Tucma. Fine. We might get this project moving finally. Oh, before I forget, here's your payment. Richly deserves Tesla bolts. The Muriel's Engineering Co-op prides itself in paying promptly. Oh, 1,200. That's not bad, actually. But there's more chocolate. We're just going to have a string of chocolate here, and I'm not exactly complaining about that in the slightest. Yep, I think that's the quests. Yep. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else over here, do we? No, Kisawa. Bring a big goo back. Okay. So yeah, we definitely want to bring a big goo back, for sure. So let's go ahead. I don't think we want to stray too far. Like I said, the rock hopping that happens elsewhere, well, I guess let's check that. Let's check where the rock hopping happens elsewhere. If it's just by the volcano, I don't think we need to go and deal with that right now. Because we don't have things to deal with fire types right now. We don't have a water type on our staff. At the time, for the time being, at least. I think we will, but we just don't for the time being. So let's go ahead. Maybe one's already had. Nope, there's not one here. I don't know how much time they take. That's the only issue. Actually, I should be able to check this, right? Breeding calculator. Female or fill. Why am I always in caps? It's really weird. Male. I'll do Sprioli, I believe. Yeah. I think we did that combo. Yeah, I just want to know how much time it takes. Oh, it doesn't tell me that. Okay, well, never mind then. I also should do this. I should import a team, actually, or create a team for when I'm, like, preparing for a new gym. Be like, ooh, this would be really good. I should do that at some point. But yeah, let's go ahead. So Denise, I don't think there's any rock hopping. To get into the side park, it's not rock hopping, right? 'Cause let me look at the difference. Oh, I had to be outside for that. Yeah, so it looks like that. So as far as I understand, oh, there's just a Liliana next to me. I was like, what's moving next to me? Yeah, this, maybe that is rock hopping actually then. I thought it was rock climbing. I actually think it's rock hopping to the side park. So we could actually go do side park things. That's fun. Because yeah, I was trying to see what's the difference though, because there is some rock climbing, which would be one of the spaces. What is? Oh, there's space over here that was like rock climbing, but I can't see it on here, which is interesting. That's bizarre. Huh. Yeah, there's nothing in Windward Fort for sure. There's nothing in the caves that's rock hopping. It's rock climbing. Um, right? I don't even see any actually where it is, which is the weird part. I think this map isn't fully complete, which does not help on a few things, but yeah, Superior, you jump there. Citerior, yeah, I don't think there's anything to jump. You can just skip using the crystal, which now we actually can't do, which is funny. We can't skip to the giant banyan the same way we were before. And then Ulterior, I think, yeah, the only way that you really can skip along um, is right here. And that's, like I said, that's where you can see some of the evolved forms of these, which is nice, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not what we're looking for right now. We'll end up going back there at some point. Like I should actually make notes of like, oh, you should go do that at some point. That's probably an important thing to do. I should make notes. That's important. That is a vital portion of, streaming smartitude things. Okay, so rock hop by volcano. And then Sci Park. Because if we don't get the Sci Park today, which I think we will, but I think we're going to go do that right now, actually, probably. But um, that's something to kind of take note of, oh yeah, that's something that exists. Oop. So that one exists. Again, I don't think there's, yeah, the Anak volcano is climbing. So that one's not as important. Which maybe no, you have to be able to rock climb, because people have Hocus at this point. Which I think Hocus can only be found in rock climbing, right? Yeah, in the gifted bridges, which you have to rock climb up for. So obviously rock climbing happens at some point. It must be Kisua. Oh yeah, I was checking to make sure there wasn't any other rock hopping. That's right. That was totally my mission, and I just got sidetracked already. Yeah, because here's where you have to climb up. There's that climb, and then there is a different climb, which must be like right here. Yeah, this is the climb right here. So and there's a climb thing over here, but just for some reason that's not on the map here, which is odd. Unless you just can't go up it currently, no matter what. But I don't know. So yeah, I think. Well, let's go ahead. Maybe I'll take a break right now. Well, that might not be a bad idea while waiting for the. Oh, hey, the eggs are ready. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay, Spirolian Babawa has done an egg. Okay, so we need to go ahead and put away some of the Temtem first. That's an important thing. Okay, so Bigu egg. Actually, let me go put this on 8 here, because this is actually, wait, no, this is quest, so I want this here. And this is for HP, because HP was starting to ask for some of them. So yeah, Zephyr. Actually, let's see who's in the side park right now. Oh, Jimmy, hi. Sorry, I'm looking at chat now. What? You have something important to tell. What's going on? How are you doing tonight? Did you get Temtem? If that's the important message. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'll give you some of Johnny's back. That's what I can do. Johnny is my way of showing love here on Twitch, apparently, and through our stuff. Oh, you didn't get Temtem yet. No, I mean yet. Again, yet is the operative word here, and I'm sure with talking about it enough, you'll probably get it. I mean, I can just start showing adorable Temtem to make you want to get it. I mean, this Temtem exists. I mean, this Temtem exists. That's all you need. Honestly, yeah, I can just keep going through. I mean, Pajaro's another fun one. Oh, that's so cute. Bun Bun is a favorite of mine personally. Uh, Very favorite. Fomu is adorable. Let's see what else is adorable. Lapinite is very cute too. Nice little like crystal thing. Bigu is fun. Very adorable, even though it's like a slug-like thing. But Kaku is one of the early fun ones for sure. Very cute, very cute. Oh yeah, Ryber. Oh, definitely the Simba of this Temtem. Definitely the Simba. I mean, anyone who's into, I hate to compare it to it, but anyone who's kind of into Pokemon and that style of thing, why can't I think of the Japanese one? Yokai Watch, there we go. That a lot of people get into. That definitely is very similar to kind of this sort of thing. Puki's fun, very cute, dorky. Um, Mushi's just adorable. Um, Sparzy is cute. Oh yeah, Magmus. Oh, I forgot about Magmus. Oh, yeah. I love how I'm forgetting about things, but I'm like, I definitely have played with these recently. Smazy is my starter because adorable. Um, Toxalotl looks kind of cool too. Not gonna lie. Not necessarily the cutest, but definitely adorable. Zephyruff is one that I'm enjoying right now. Oh yeah, Gonki and Gazuma. So cute. I'm just gonna keep going through. Obviously, I need to get one of these though. Like, especially its Luma is really cool. I don't think it shows you Lumas on here, does it? No. But the Luma different coloration, shiny style things are cool. Adoraboros, which literally talks about it being adorable. Like that's the point of it, is just to be adorable. Kinu, who I'm leveling up right now to kind of be a favorite of mine in a bit. Oh. Pigapek is one of the adorable. It's the Pidgey, but it's more adorable because look at that now. Oh, and it literally can have friendship. That's literally how it operates. But yes, Jimmy, this is what I show. Good God, these are cute. I told you, like this is adorable. Like this is why I play these games. They're adorable and it's really fun. Like that's all you need in a game. Let's be honest here. Is adorable and fun to play. I mean, you can see a lot of them out there too. There's even ones that I haven't caught yet or even gotten close to catching that you're seeing that exist there. Because you only saw ones that I've seen in my play, which you can see there's a lot of ones that I have not caught or such when I was going through there. It's like I don't know what that one is. Don't know what that is. But to be fair, I have a whole island I haven't seen yet, and there's about to be another island coming out soon, so that's gonna be part of it. It is an early access, I will say that. It is an early access, so technically it is, on a game, but they're pretty strong in their development and the way it works, so it's not too much of a worry as much. What was it? Oh, I was gonna put in. That's right. I was gonna put in more Tem to start doing, because I was doing an order of some eggs for someone, so. Let's see. Well, I'm not using Barnshe currently, so that might be a good one to use because I use Barnshe often. So if we use Barnshe, who do we want to put with Barnshe? We want to put generally good attack, defense, or stamina. Okay. Well, we have a lot of wind, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Don't want to do the Kazuma necessarily right now. No. Not bad. So Luali's definitely an option. Let's see, wind or mental. Let's go ahead and kind of look around. How's Whiplump? Whiplump's good up there, so not as good where I'd want it. Grandpa. Ooh, Grandpa's a good, right? Because what was it? Attack, defense, and stamina. This one is not bad. So Grandpa's actually the highest right now for me. Fomu, how are you doing? Nope. Nope. Some of them you just look at, you're like, nah, that's not gonna be the choice. I mean, I'll check the Sephiroth just in case. Not bad. It has pretty good stamina, actually. This one, I'm going to put that one in there for right now as an option. I think that's probably the choice, though, unless Adoraboros is pretty good. Adoraboros is also not bad, but yeah, they're better. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's actually make sure those two are compatible. Yeah, okay. Let's breed some Temtem. Select Barnshee and Zephyroth. They'll make a perfect breeding mate. Yes, they make a great couple. Awesome. Yeah, let's do it. So I'll make a Barnshee with this. Oh, they have the same attack exactly. That's not bad. But you see, it's some nice general stats. It only will start with Peck, but that's not the worst for sure. So yeah, we'll breed that together. Okay, so that gets our. Let's see, I'm just going to mark it. So that gets our Barnshee. We do have to do a Zephyroth at some point, but we'll do that after. And then, oh, Nesla. Nesla is not one that we have necessarily done much with. So, but yes, I will mention that, Jimmy, if you're still around, that I am totally fine getting you Temtem that are cute to start with, if that helps. Oh, and then yeah, and then Elvis. Hello there, Elvis. I actually didn't see you have the same colors, Jimmy, so I didn't see you sneak in there. But I mean, Elvis, if you want some too, I've actually caught a fair amount now. If there's anything that you would like in particular. Um, okay, so yeah, so we're looking at getting a Nesla. Oh, hello there. Hello. Oh, well, that kitty's not gonna stay there for long, knowing that kitty. Hi there, though. Hi, Liliana. Hi. You are cuter than the Temtem, I promise. Because I spend more time with you than I do with the Temtem in general, so. Yeah. Hi. Hi, dear. Yeah. We're just gonna have a little Liliana break. It's fine. Let's see. Someday I'll return to Temtem, but I'm starting really hard. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think for whatever reason it delayed a bit because I've been doing some streaming, but that Stardew bug is sitting at the door waiting for its perfect time to hit me. It's probably gonna do that. I have a long weekend in February due to working an election and a federal holiday and all sorts of fun stuff. So it's probably gonna hit that weekend. That's my guess out of them. Especially because I believe that weekend is actually when we're doing a lazy Sunday afternoon Stardew based on our schedule. So that's probably going to hit me hard, and that next day I'm just going to play Stardew all day on that federal holiday, which is the perfect way to spend President's Day, for sure. I'd say. Just playing Stardew all day. It's what the presidents would have wanted and the founding fathers. But yeah, and then Liliana, we love you. Yep. We love Liliana. She's actually been pretty cuddly with me today, which I've been enjoying. She's been on my lap a couple times when I was working today. Because I'm back home this week. So if you're following my every other week pattern, I am back home this week. So, but yeah, Elvis, and I mean, feel free to mention if it's like hey, can you have an egg ready for me when I play in 2 months? I totally will put that in my box. As you see, I'm not filling up many of the boxes here. I probably eventually will, but if I'm saving up for free TAM at some point, but I have a lot of empty ones, so I can be holding eggs for people. It's really not that hard to do. Like it's pretty simple and pretty nice to do so. Um, and also just makes me actually, especially once I go through some of the fertility, then I can actually make sure to do some of it. So, okay, Nesla, which one's better? Definitely this one. Cool. So, yeah. Oh, because this one's that one's from Beowulf. This one's from Ocelotl. That's right. I was like, why do I have two different Nesla? That's why. So this Nesla can breed. Actually, the one can't anyway. So you need water or electric to go with it. Well, we don't have a lot of electric. Actually, I don't think we have anything but our usual. Yeah, we haven't really hit many electric types. That's pretty uncommon around here. Just because there haven't been the island that has it. But see, I think the next one's melee and neutral. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on anything. You should know that by now. So yeah, so what are we trying to go for? We're trying to get stamina, speed, attack, defense is kind of the general idea we're looking for. Yeah, how are the platypets? Except for stamina, that one's fine. So a worst case, I'll go for that platypet. That's here. No other waters here. So there's the Fomu, there's the Umishi. Which attack is not great, but to be fair, I don't think you really need much attack for a Nesla. Generally, a lot of your stuff is special based. So definitely the front runner right now. Oh, wait, no, that's not going to help. No, that's not going to be good. Why am I looking there? Saipat, that might work. Saipat's not bad, actually. Ooh, yeah, actually, let's go back. Because Saipat actually keeps stamina in that area and buffs these up still. That one's not too bad. Piranha no. Oshiaria, no. Calibus. Calibus is not terrible either. Let's look at these back and forth. Yeah, makes up for the stamina. That's going to lower HP and special attack a bit. Yeah, I'd rather keep special attack up higher, so that's where I'd rather have this. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do these two together. This became a breeding stream. I'm not sure when that happened. But, what? Giggity, yeah. Basically. Okay, so yeah, so here, special defense isn't great, but everything else kind of buffs up a lot. Especially hitting that hit point issue. Oh no, that brings hit points down. That's actually... Wait, I can go back. I don't have to do that one. So let's go ahead and actually let's bring Baboon out for a second, and let's bring Calibus in, and just try it with Calibus as well, and see what we're looking at. Nestle has just got two suitors, and we have to figure out which one's better. Yeah, I think that's better well-rounded. I mean, we're gonna lose some special attack, which isn't great, but the hit point hit was pretty bad. So I like the general well-rounded one to start. We definitely get the water types in right away, including Water Blade, which is really good to have level 1, not gonna lie. It's gonna give general... Eventually they'll get some electric types as well. Yeah, they're not gonna start with any electric, I'd presume. So, yeah, let's do that. They seem better. Okay, so let's take Saipat out. Put you all back in. In that time that we've been talking, did we get an egg? No, we didn't get an egg. Okay. So we've started Barnshe and we started Nesla. So yeah, Zephyruff and then Ryber basically. I know I wrote Rays, but Ryber's definitely the one I should be looking at with that. For certain, that should be Ryber. Because you can't breed a Rays. That's the second evolution. So that is what we'll look at next. Yeah, so we'll leave them there, and then during that point, we're actually really good Tem in general. Let's go see what's in the Sci Park. I actually don't know what Sci Park is this week. So let's go look at it. Because there's a Tem that we actually want to go get. Let's see. This is previous week, so that does not help in the slightest. Really wish... I should actually ask that of the Discord group. I really wish there would be kind of a... place either in-game or easily found online to find it. The problem is it's Monday right now, so I'm looking at the stuff, and it's just unfortunately the wiki takes usually a day to get going, which is fair because it will take a bit, but it's kind of one of those issues of going with it. But in any case, we should definitely go there and see what it's like, I think. But yeah, basically every Monday at 8 a.m. UTC time. So like for me, it's like what 2 a.m. I think. That's when it switches. And so basically, that's how it goes. But basically, it's a higher Luma rate there, which is why a lot of people like to go there. So that's a big kind of one to go for. But so yeah, let me check. Maybe it is in the Discord, and I just don't know. Oh, I'm actually not in the Discord for Temtem. I should get that Discord. Because I'm currently on the Try Gamers one. It's not something that oh, I have to get out of here. Join. I'm sure this is riveting stuff. Yeah. So there we go. We have the Temtem one now, which is what I was looking for. Now, yeah, I was wondering if maybe this might have The whole here's the switch. Uh, I found there's apparently a way to contact them about being a content creator, so might look into that later. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything that would be like, yeah, this is definitely a place where this talks about it. Which again, I feel like there should be some place where it talks about it, but I understand they wouldn't want to do like a Twitter feed all the time on that. That would be a little crazy to do like every week. Here's a Twitter post about it, but maybe. Oh, if I go to the Reddit, maybe. I'm just learning a lot about things right now. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Okay, yeah, that has the free TAM, so that's nice. Someone goes ahead and posts it pretty early, which oh, I'm not logged in. I was like, I was gonna upvote that because I definitely want to upvote the wonderful people who do that. Um, Also, it's actually there's an error on it apparently. The Temtem France infographic gets posted regularly on media. Oh, did I miss it? Am I learning things? Oh wow, yeah, it is. I don't know. That's in French. That's not helpful for me. Is this one English? Yes, and those are tem I have never seen before. So maybe we should go catch some tem over there. Yeah, what are those tem? Okay, so the first one is Pi Paco? Pico? I'm gonna go Pico? Pico? Fire Earth. So we've definitely seen that before. It evolves, which is interesting. Um, I actually don't know where this comes from. This might only be there that we can get it. I mean, what does it talk about location? Oh no, it's in Kisiwa area. Okay. There's a lot of tem I think we just haven't met because of that. There's a lot in Kisiwa I think that were released. Um, okay, so that one's kind of cool. And then the other one is Goti? So two we have not met at all. Both evolve, which is kind of cool. And increase Lumas, yeah, maybe we go check that out. Um, why not? Put in 2800, get 25 side cards? Yeah, let's go do it. Let's try this thing out. Now, let's see. With me stalling and checking this all, not really stalling, but me checking it all out, do I have eggs? I do have an egg. I don't know who this is, but that must be barn cheese. Oh, because the wind. Yeah, I get it. They made a wind egg. That makes sense. So Barnshee can just go right here, and Zephyr can go right. We'll put these up here. I think actually Zephyr was there. Yeah, Barnshee was down there. So that is a Barnshee egg. So we got that one. And then yeah, Zephyr. Our Zephyr. We actually don't have. We need to go catch another Zephyr apparently, unless there's one over here that we can use. No, we've only caught male Zephyr. Well, that's interesting. We need to fix that. So when we go back to Tucma, we'll have to do that again. So that's a catch. Crystal's a catch. Can we do Ryber right now is the question. We do have a Ryber down here with pretty good stats. Yeah, well, we can do this then. Oh, that's a male. Okay, nope, that doesn't work. Is this another one where we only have male? Yep, we need to go catch another one of those. So that's another mission to catch. So this is weekly missions of going to catch things. Probably not going to do it on camera because that's just boring to watch me try and catch a particular thing of something. That's definitely a free tem kind of thing, which is what I presume would happen eventually for free tem for me. Is that eventually what's going to happen is Eventually what's going to happen is that I'm going to be basically trying to go and catch things or catch Lumas and all that on my free Tem portions, which will get a ton of money, which will also do more story on here, but we're not quite there yet. So let's go ahead. Let's actually see. We're gonna go to the Sci Park, which I think is fine then to take these Tem. Um, just in terms of in terms of ideas and things. So yeah, we'll just go ahead. Let's go check this out. I'm kind of open to doing that sort of thing. I'm not in any rush to go through the rock hopping area there. And the only thing I'll want to do is get to the area with Crystal. So I might end up doing that and just doing a couple battles off camera, um, just to get to that area. But that would be about it. I wouldn't probably go too much further than that. There's no big reason to. Nothing I need to go to. Okay, so let's go ahead and look around. So, like I said, this is rock climbing. So you can tell it's different because it's just a yellow line. Okay. So that's rock climbing. These are rock climbing. And yeah, so I think it's just here. Because the big area up here in the air. Yeah, that one's just looking over there. Rock climbing. Yeah. So rock hopping here. So we need to go all the way. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty far. We need to get to the water basically and get over there. Yeah. So we got a little journey to do. It's not going to be too bad just because obviously we've done the stuff we need to. I mean, the big question is, are there any missions we need to do that have popped up? I haven't seen any that are like, oh, hey, go here or something. So I think we're basically not having a lot of missions around. We've done a lot of the ones from here because they're on different islands. I mean, the big one is the house with the kids, and we need to get to Kisowa for that, for the latest one. The Arbory one we actually can't do yet, so we're just going to keep running and probably make it to pretty quick, honestly. I mean, I'm not really expecting too many issues here with getting to where we need to go. I mean, we're going to probably run into some Temtem battles. I'm really not worried about our chances around here. Yeah, I want to catch a better Gonki. Not to say better Gonki, but I believe my Gonki that I have is not the greatest. Like the special attack could be a lot better, so maybe that's something that I'd be willing to do or go for at some point. But for now, we'll just work on getting rid of these, which will be pretty quick. These are level 6 and level 8. They're not exactly putting up a huge fight here. Our mission is a Sci Park, not dealing with whoever's around here. Yeah, this is still a work in progress. So when the next release comes out, I'm curious if this will come out next. The fact that it already says work in progress on it makes me think that it's during that, or they at least know it's coming out soon or something. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of Gonki here. I kind of forgot about them, honestly, but in fairness, it's because it's like the only place to get really an electric type around. Yeah, because as far as I know, and I'm actually going to check that now, just to back up my claim on that, but if I look at electric, we have Gonki around here. We have Nesla. Okay, so Nesla you can get, which is a water electric, so I guess there is that. But these three you cannot get until Kisoa. Right? I presume so. This you can't even get. Wait, why? How do you... Why is it... Oh, maybe someone battles with it? So that's why you see it? Hmm. Interesting. So that one you actually can't currently achieve to get. I want to look that up. Is that right? There's just a Temtem in our Pokédex. our Temdex. Is known to evolve from an unnamed Temtem by an unknown method. Okay, gotcha. So it is someone's probably using it, which is why we see it. Yeah. There's no information except for just that it's been revealed, but nothing's happened with it. Okay, fair enough. And then we have Grumper, which Grumper you can also not get. Oh, maybe you can get Grumvel. Maybe that's why. Yeah, you can get Grumvel, so you can evolve it into Grumper, which has electric and Earth, which is not bad from what I've known. But again, there's just you need to go and get those, which we can't get. So that's part of it. There's not a lot of electric. I think because Sapanku or Arbory, probably Sapanku, is the electric area, and so we just haven't gotten the area yet, basically. But yeah, it's good to know actually the Discord actually does post it in English and French, which is very helpful. Not gonna lie. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, we made it to the water at least, which not quite. Like we're about to make it to the water, which is the part that we need to get to. Yeah, I was thinking about like, wait, there can't be that many much more Temtem, and then I'm like, wait, I've only caught 58 at this point, right? I only have a couple more to evolve and catch and start evolving. So I mean, that's gonna get me to what? Probably like 65. That still means there's like 20 that I haven't met yet. So, which makes sense because it's, the fourth island would have 20 or so that you do, as each of them have kind of had. Um, so, oop, come on. So that's kind of cool. Okay, get me to the water, thank you. Because I can get through the water pretty quickly with poison. So, or toxic. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Yeah, let's go check out the Psy Park thing. Because the funny thing is, I've had Psy cards from Free Temp. I've gotten them because they're usually that first or second kind of break point. But I've not actually got to use them because they expire after a week, and I haven't been able to actually do anything with them. So this should actually kind of allow me to try it out and see, especially with the fact there's two Tem that I don't have. That they do not exist for me currently until I get to Kisawa. So that's kind of cool to be able to jump and get a couple Temtem early, especially if we kind of get the ability to breed for people and you know. And they both have evolution, so it is two that we actually want to probably breed to start at level 1, just to allow us that better shot of actually hitting the evolution. I can see where the dailies start coming in though in here, because you can jump from island to island, yes, but you still have to kind of grind your way through the area here to get to the different spots. So I can see why Side Park's kind of more of a weekly reset where you don't have to necessarily go daily. You know, it's much easier to get to free Thames. So I can see that's probably more of a thing that you're going to visit more often, but they're all weekly things. Um, from what I understand, there is a daily moneymaker called like a post office or something, but which is one reason to actually get to Kisawa pretty quickly. Because if there's kind of a hey, you can go back and meet all these NPCs and make money off of it, that's probably a good way to do it. Am I far enough? I am far enough. Yes, this is where I want to be. So where do I want to go? I want to go over to there. Okay. I can do that. Side park. Nice. Yeah, so here's what I was looking at. So we have the Pico. It'll be Paco, so yeah, like pyrite. Yeah, Pico. I'm gonna call it Pico. And then Goatee. So both of these, yeah, spawn ratios again are not crazy. It looks like they're in the different areas maybe, so you're trying to go to. So like I need to get to these areas to do it, I guess. Is that what it's trying to tell me? It's trying to speak to me, I know it. Um, Sci Park. Let's look at the areas kind of things. Let's learn some things before I just jump in and know absolutely none of what I know. Gotcha. So, let's see, going into here connects to an area. Gotcha, where you can catch them. So it's saying going in those areas gets you the Pico. So you have to go into these areas here, which are like, I can't really show it because it's on a different screen, but um, yeah. But basically, it's area 4, I think, is where they all show up, basically. Okay, cool. That seems easy enough. That seems not too bad. It looks like there's still a lot of water and wind types. Like nothing's changed too much there. So there's also apparently a fair amount of items around here too. So that's not too bad for sure. But yeah. So yeah, and the big thing I'm looking at is so the ratios for Lumas aren't necessarily better, but it looks like this week the important one is that their standard values are actually not too like they must be at least this across the board, which is kind of cool. So we'll definitely try it out. Hold on, Cybark. How do I get in? This week's entrance fee is 2,800 and includes 25 side cards. Okay, here you are. A word about your side cards. They're only valid within Cypark. You have until the end of the week before they expire, so make the most of your visit and enjoy your time here. Fair enough. And there's a little. Oh, I love how there's a little. Can I go talk to it? Oh, I can. Oh, the FOMU. Adorable FOMU. Sorry, I abruptly left my sister call. No, totally fair. I was just showing cute Temtem and trying to get you into it, but you know. Which the cute Temtem for this week that we're gonna try and catch in here are these ones, which are cute. Oh, Goatee honestly is really adorable. Like, I think I do want one of those for sure if we're gonna look in the side park here. Oh, and it goes into Malflank, whatever that is. I don't know what any of these are, but I want them, and that's all that really matters in Temtem is I just want them. So we can go over here. Oh, I love it. There's like a statue of a Saipat. Oh, that's great. Oh, and then here's where we heal. Cool, cool. Good to know we have one here. So this, Jimmy, to kind of go and bridge the gap between Pokemon, this is basically the Safari Zone for this area. This is the area where, however, it rotates, which is the cool part. So it's the featured tem is different each week. However, your cards expire. Oh, so I could buy more basically for like double the price, which is nuts. So we obviously don't want to go too much through them. Yeah, and then this is just the area. You can't buy normal cards, which makes kind of sense around here because you probably can't use normal cards. Oh, I didn't mean to heal there, but you know. And yeah, and then we have all of our area stuff here, so that's cool. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, no, it's a lot of that. I mean, because we just locked an ability to rock hop, so we can close these gaps basically is the big thing. So that's why we can now get into it where we couldn't before. It was blocked by water, I think is right here. Is that what was right there on the way? Yeah, it's water. So we couldn't get past that area. And we couldn't surf to get up because part of it. But yes, actually, I can show rock hopping now. Avoiding the grass 'cause I don't know. I actually don't know if there's also tamers in here, to be honest. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, wait, is this up? Wait, am I going the wrong way? Where am I going? I don't know the side park. Yeah, I went too high. Okay. Mike, I don't know the layout at this point, so I'm kind of not sure exactly where to go. So there we go. But yeah, see, rock hopping. Whee! And yeah, we're just going to go ahead. So let's see. I do want the goatee, so I want to start there. Let's at least catch that while we're at it. So it looks like we want to go up or down there. So let's go up. Let's go to the northeast. See if we can get some items from around here. Now, are you a tamer? No. Who are you? Hi, I'm Carlotta. Sorry I didn't notice you before. Side Park always gets my full attention. That's an unusual name. It's special and I love it. My parents named me after Carlotta Linnea, the great Temtemtologist. She's the one who first established the Temtem types we use today. Wow. Linnea and Temwin are my two heroes. One day I'll study Temtemology at Arbury and follow in their footsteps. Interesting. So we might meet them at Arbury, which does not exist yet. So that is a potential. Oh, yep. It looks like we have a lot of Tem up here. So that's fun. Oh, and there's an item. Gotta get those items, you know. 3 growth enhancer. I like that. That is basically rare candy. Um, let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's just benches and grass. So going in, trying to see if we can get one. Oh, it's right there. It's like a little goat. It's so cute. Oh, I love it. And it's rested. I like rested. It's also very low, so I want to be a little careful. Let's see what a scratch does. I'm okay taking some damage from this one. Oh, my character? Oh yeah, we can look at that a little bit. I have grinded for money to the point where I can actually buy an outfit I enjoy instead of just the basic. So that's why I've gone a little further. I think we're gonna switch out Zephyroth. We're gonna bring out Baboon. And let's try Sharpleaf. I don't think it's gonna do too much damage. We're gonna find out. The problem is that I kind of just took my regular team here because I didn't know if I'd be battling things. So I'm kind of being very careful with the moves. Okay, that one's not too bad. Ooh, and it got actually to a perfect spot with overexertion. So let's switch to Kazuma and put them to sleep. Because we might as well get some experience while we're here, you know. It doesn't hurt to do so. So this is why we have Nidrisil for the hypnosis, because that's actually really big to put him to sleep to get a better chance to catch him. And then yeah, we're just gonna try it. So yeah, we can't use regular Tem cards, so it specifically locks that out. Actually, we can only do medicine. We can't actually. Oh, because during battle we can't get to those. Let's just try two. I mean, I'm guessing the first one's gonna catch it, but while it's asleep, might as well take the chance. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and it's green. I like it. Oh yeah, wow. Those are actually really good stats. So yeah, this is why you do the side part, because that is solid stats, and none of them are above 48 or 49. So all we have the full breeding potential. Oh yeah, animations are wonderful on here. Again, absolutely love it. This is a very well-rounded game for the fact it's been a year in early access, but it's been a very good year, like for sure. Yeah, this is definitely a Temtem I would love. So we're gonna enjoy that. Well, that's one of them already. Jeez. So, okay, yeah. So my character. Yep. So, oop, I already did stupid things. Um, so yeah, I went and I actually purchased some stuff in Omninesia where we were a little bit ago. When I was doing the timber, and the Dojo pants I already had, so that's not new. But I liked the sandals with it. But then the necklace and shirt combination like that, I thought was really cool. I do want to change my backpack at some point. I'm not a big fan of it, but we got to earn some money, you know, we got to get there. So we're still working toward it. I do have some other options, like if I go to customize. Again, I think these are my favorites though, because like I have the hood, which I'm like, I like my cool hair kind of thing, so that's not a thing. Other tops I do have this, but I don't think it goes well with the dojo pants. And I have this, which I also don't think goes well with the dojo pants. I do have shorts if I wanted to switch to it, but they're kind of basic, so I'm not big on that. These are kind of cool with it, but I think I just like the sandals and the dojo pants better than the sneakers. We can dye things. Also, there are dyes you can get in things too. And then there's sets, so I can have a whole uniform of Belsoto, which are the evil gang. And then, like I said, I want a new bag, but because yeah, the bag and the hair and everything are from when I started. So I'll have to come back and do a lot more catching, but I just want to kind of rush to the one, get all the items, but two, kind of yeah, I want to one rush to get all the items, and then two. Ooh, I like the cave element. That's kind of cool. Um, I also just don't want to spend all stream here. I do want to get back, grab it. Oh, it's so this is what people have been running around with. I was wondering because I hadn't seen many of them, and so yeah, people have been running around with the evolved form of this, and I just didn't know what it was. So that was cool. So this is fire and things, which is why it's not going to be great anything I do. But I want to switch out Nidrisil to probably just raise, just to eat the fire that's going to come its way. Oh, but Earth is good against it. Ugh. It's going to do a fire move because it would have done it against the nature type. So I already know that portion for sure. Yeah, see, fire type, smoldering kit. Whoa. Oh, it's invigorates too. So it does a fire move and invigorates. That's cool. So scratch, and we're going to switch you to Gazuma, I think. Because Gazuma is the one that has the specialty, I make it easier to catch things, gear. Because yeah, that's the whole other thing. I should show you that, Jimmy, actually, is that there's also gear. So not only are you also thinking about generally just the Temtem you're using, their stats, that kind of thing. But you're also thinking about the gear that you're equipping them with, which also has an effect in battle. So I'll show it a little bit here. I want to switch you out, I think, for Nidrisol, and I'm going to try and catch you right now. Worst case, Nidrisol puts it to sleep, which is not the end of the world if I have to use it that way. But yeah, I'll show you the gear. You get, I mean, you don't have a ton of it early, but after when you start hitting the second island, you start getting a lot of gear to give your Tem to make them different. Uh, yeah, the stats aren't as good, but tireless prevents the overexertion turn penalty. Oh, so this is something to teach for it. Oh yeah, just keep painting. Don't worry about typing. I'm just gonna talk as if you're here, so I can make you really want this game probably by the end of the time you're painting. So in this, the idea is that unlike Pokemon where it's power points and it carries over between battles and you have to heal, stamina is in a battle. So you use your stamina for moves, and basically if you use too much stamina, aka overexert yourself, you take health penalties and you actually lose your next turn, which is okay if you're using it to push your limits a little bit and get rid of a Tem that's been a problem or something. But this one, the fact that it can overexert, still lose the health, but it doesn't lose the turn is actually really cool because that means you can still come back and keep doing things and maybe heal it or something. So that's cool to see actually that it allows that option. But yeah, we've caught both of those now, so that's fun. That was simple enough. I definitely can see how people can come in here and just farm Lumas. Like that's definitely a thing that I can see. Let's see. Where? Aha. I was like, I bet you there's an item somewhere around here. Yeah, 2 telomere hacks. So these are the ones that basically reduce fertility but add points to their certain stats in case you want to max them out to something. Or you have one that's like 49 and something, and you're like, I really want it to be 50 so I can breed it better. But actually, you probably won't want to do that because the fertility would mess with it. Ooh, Platox. Ooh, that's the we might actually want to catch this one too. Um, that's not gonna be good against any of them, so that's good. Let's use Scratch and switch to Gazuma and go that route. Because Gazuma has the catch thing. But yeah, this is the evolved form of Platypet. So if we can actually allow for kind of this, let's switch to Nidrisol again. Let's try and catch it. If we can do that, we actually skip an evolutionary line one where we get the benefit of having more caught at this point. Now, obviously, we still have to get to the last one in the line, but because yeah, if I think correctly, so Platypet's right here. So Platox. Yeah, it's still another 20 levels, so it's not like a specialty. There is one that's good by that trades by trading, or trades by trading. Haha, I'm good. There is one that you have to trade to. Can you get this somewhere? No, you can't get this currently anywhere. This is just your partner or your one that there is one though that you have to trade to get the final form. I can't remember which one it is. Is it? Oh, it's this crystal one. That's right. So that does exist in this game. I haven't had to. I obviously can get that one at this point with trading with somebody. I just haven't been online with someone to do so. But cool. So we finished that. Awesome. I like it. I like it. Now let's get out of here. Let's leave the area quickly. That's interesting that there are some Tem that exist. Are there other ones we have that are evolved forms? Oh, not really. No, there's a Parik, which is evolved form, but that's not helpful. Okay. But, okay, so we're going to go ahead and do... Well, let's just go ahead and get rid of this one, honestly. Let's get rid of the Platox. That's the thing I'm more worried about because of its high level. Let's do that first. I don't think the fire type's going to do that much, yeah. Heat up, which is probably going to be up attack, down defense. No, just up attack. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just use Venomous. No, that's not going to be good. Let's do Windblade over here and another Toxic Ink there. Start working its way down. Yeah, it's going to do Fire type on Nidrasol, which is good. I mean, not going to lie, that's pretty good for it. What does Invigorated do? I don't remember is the problem. Vigorize. Oh, just stamina cost is our last. Okay, that's not as terrible as I thought it might be. So we're gonna do a. We're gonna actually switch you out for Kazuma. And I think we're gonna do a Sharp Leaf because that shouldn't do much. Worst case, I get rid of it, but I'm trying to catch a better one at this point. I'm already in the cave. I might as well try to catch a better one. Oh yeah, that puts it in just the right spot. I like it. Okay, so it has that now, which is not good. Because that's going to help it not be caught. So we're going to go ahead and change to Raise, and we're going to keep trying to hit Hypnosis on it. I think it's going to miss the Hypnosis on this, which is why I'm taking the time to just move my Tem around to get some experience, get the speed down. Yeah, its Evasion's going to miss it. It's going to try Smoldering Kiss there. I don't like that at all, but here we are. I think I might have to overexert Nidrasol to do that. Oh, I can't. That's right. So instead, I think I'm just going to try and catch it. Didn't think we'd be having issues with Tem attacks, but we also, to be fair, have been kind of reckless in trying to catch it, so. But it's lower. I mean, I think Psy cards are higher than regular Tem cards, if I remember correctly, so. Whew! Whew! That's a pretty one. That's all green. It's all grand and it's all green, and we found the place that we belong. Okay, for the Wicked reference, I get chocolate. I found a way to put Wicked references in Temtem. That's all I need. Like, do we need anything else in content? I don't think so. I don't think so. So this one's definitely really good. This is probably the one I would breed off of for sure. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be a good breeding partner. Ooh, especially for the Riber that we eventually will get. Because it's gonna be a fire, yeah. Oh wait, no, duh. It doesn't work that way. We'll be able to breed these really well for people. I'll put it that way. When HP is below 33%, techniques do 30% more damage. That's cool. I like it. Okay, so Jimmy, I said I would show you the gear, so I should do that now. So each Tem has this gear here that does something. So these are ones that are currently on my Tem, which is, increases damage, decreases damage taken, increases damage given, extra bonuses while training things, extra catch rate, XP share, basically. But there's also other ones that I'm just not using that it just throws at you, all of these, which all have their little thing, like prevent certain statuses. Oh, healing medicine items used during battle actually help increase it. So if you have one that's a really tanky one, disabling gear, completely changing how things work, which is interesting. Oh yeah, restoring hit points on an asleep Temtem, so like something that you want to put asleep on purpose. Making things hit it for sure. This one's a weird one. Is that basically it's like, oh hey, if it's last ally standing, we're gonna give it full everything, and then it's doomed. So 3 turns, it's gonna faint. More prevention. Oh yeah, helping to run away. So definitely that's kind of a cool cool kind of side to look at with that. I need to actually use my vial, don't I? I do have my vial, right? I feel like that's important. Yeah, I still do. Okay. I'm like, I didn't lose it at the entrance, did I? Oh gosh, I gotta get out of here now. That's the tough part. Hi, Pyko. Now I'm like, oh, hi, Pyko again. Oh, does not like that. So let's just try to get rid of you. I think that's the best way to go is this one, it's only... I mean, the fact that it's level 18 made me actually more likely to probably catch it, so I probably shouldn't have done what I just did, but... Because that's the weird part about this. Is that evolution is not at a certain level, it's after a certain number of level ups. And so that's kind of something where you actually want to catch them lower and train them, which obviously, you'd always want to in other games, but here it's actually extremely important to do. I want to get rid of this Platux. I don't like it very much. Smoldering Kiss, not a fan, but here we are. Yeah, I think I just have to really for sure get rid of Platux. Because again, I don't want it wreaking havoc on things. And that one gets rid of that one. Cool. Because Hand Fan. Ooh, and Zephyruff is leveling up. I like it. I like it. And we're out of the cave. Oh my gosh. We had one at the last point in the cave. They just don't want to let us go. That's what's happening. They just do not want to let us go. I'm pretty good at remembering exactly what to do with them now, though, so that's good. I mean, we're getting some nice leveling though from the Platux in here, so I could easily see coming in here and leveling if you have like if the Tem matches Platux. So like if you have another Toxic or another Water, I could see coming in here and training because it's not bad leveling, honestly. So. Oh yeah, you ride a surfboard on water, so you don't surf on Temtem, you just ride a surfboard. Because yeah, that's the big thing actually that I haven't even realized that is missing in here. But you have no moves you have to teach Tem to get to certain areas. You just get gear to do it. So I have a surfboard to go over the areas. I have the rock hopping. I'm eventually gonna be able to rock climb to get to certain areas. Like, it's actually kind of cool. Oh, I should heal because I do not have a vial right now. Yeah, you have a vial that you get an extra free heal, revive, whatever you need into full. Um, which is nice to have when you're out and about. Maybe, oh yeah, so we gotta go down here, because here's where the next item set probably is. Yep, there it is. To engineer DNA strand. The single-use DNA strand ensures the egg inherits the parent's trait slot. Ooh. So if you're looking for a certain trait with better stats, that's actually really kind of a good idea, isn't it? Yeah. Because yeah, each Tem then also has one of two traits. So for instance, Platypet can either have Toxic Affinity or Amphibian. Which is, and then as it levels up, it gets different ones. So, oh, this is Resilient and Resistant, which looks very similar. I was like, wait, is it the same? So as it levels up, it gets one of the next two, basically. So it keeps switching, which is also very interesting. I'm actually wondering if somewhere there is an item or something to prevent a Tem from evolving. I presume there is. I haven't heard or seen of it yet, though. So that's the only. I mean, maybe I can check my database here and see if there's like an item or something. Or it'd probably be gear. Evolu evolve? No. Let's try items. Nope. Yeah, maybe I don't think there is anything that currently does that. I actually have a lot of the gear the way it's looking right away. Splat Band I don't have yet. Restores 15% of max stamina at the start of each turn. That is a very good gear right there. Oh my goodness. Very good. Yeah, and this doesn't have everything in it, so I'm not banking on the fact that this has what I'm looking for, but... Oh, there's an egg timer, too, that you can get eventually? That's kind of cool. I'm learning all these things I probably shouldn't know yet, but here we are. Here we are learning them anyways. Okay, so yeah, so let's go and catch another Gulti while we're up here, just because we're already here. We might as well do it. Actually, yeah, I should actually probably take a break. I just noticed it's after 9 already, so I'm gonna take a quick break, get up, stretch, do that thing, and I will be right back in just a little bit. And I'm back. And recentering. There we go. Oh, I'm good. Okay. So yeah, so like I said, let's go ahead. Let's get one more of those goatee. One more goatee while we're at it. And just kind of go that route. I just realized I do not have the best types for this. Let's just start getting rid of the Parrot and swap this to Kazuma to get rid of the Parrot better in a second. That's going to do virtually nothing. That probably will not do much. Let's go back over here and use DC Beam, which is going to do some more damage there. That also, I guess it did all right, because it is toxic and wind. So overexertion, we like that. So we're going to go ahead and switch this to Nidrisil at the same time of trying to get rid of Paharic here, because then Nidrisil can put the goatee asleep, and then we can catch it, is the plan. Damage itself there. Give itself a rest. So yeah, we're going to put this asleep, and we're going to keep doing DC Beam here. Then Hypnosis to put the goatee to sleep. And then we'll switch Nidrisil to... Okay, we want Raise to be leveling up, so we really should be doing more with Raise here. Because Raise will evolve at level 41, and that's what we want to get to. For certain. Nice. Caught it. Yeah, this one's a little more varied for sure, but, you know, having ones to compare to is always good. You know, again, sometimes they may just end up as free TAM at some point, or giving them away to people, because honestly, I really don't need all... You know, I have a lot of ones where it's just, you know, I probably could just give them away to people. For certain. Okay, so we gotta go in this cave to get the last of the items, right? Okay, let's go heal first, because Zephyruff is a little lower than they have been. So let's do that quick. Okay, and where do we think the items are? Items are probably up here or over there. So let's try down here, 'cause it's the closest. In worst case, we smoke back to the middle, but I don't think we'll need to. Not against scale. I mean, it's scale. It's fine. I'm sure. Oh, level 41 scale. I say that, and I'm like, at the same time, that's a little rough. So we're gonna focus on that for a little bit. Really try to deal with it. We're gonna Smoldering Kiss Nidrisil, as I expect. Get rid of the scale, which is good, because that means we actually have a chance here. Smoldering Kiss back on Nidrisil. And then swap this to Kazuma and Hypnosis is probably the best way to go. Just to really benefit our chances here. And then gonna try and catch it while switching this to Raise. And just trying to inch Raise towards where I can as soon as possible. Because Raikan is considered a very good Tem in general. As long as that's the right trait. That's the thing, is that I'm not sure which trait I'm going to get. But I'd rather rush to it. Ooh, a 50 in speed, that's fun. That's always fun. Okay. Honestly, after catching enough of those, I might just go ahead and just Might just go ahead and say, oh, well, screw it. We're just going to go ahead and use the scent to keep them away. Because I don't want to deal with these scale, honestly. These are high enough level to be annoying, for sure. Like, they're gonna do some damage. I'm getting some experience. Like, this is a pretty good place to level if I really wanted to, but no, I think I'm gonna take, we'll just use a regular scent. I don't need to use a super right here. I don't know how long I'm gonna need it, so that's the problem. Items are up here? Nope. That would be too helpful if they were in the place I thought they were in the first try. So let's go over to here. Yep, one more. So we just made it to where we need to get to for the item. Oh, come on. Okay, so it's a speed hack, fair enough. You know what, let's just make sure there's nothing over here. There's only been one item in each area, but yeah, no, there's just benches, I thought so. Who are you? Ah, youngster, when I was your age, I was all about the crema stickers. Do you youngins still like collecting stickers? I don't really. Back then it was all the rage, even bigger than Temteming, you know? I can never remember the types, but my stars, if I wasn't a sticker fiend. Tell me more about my old friend Kostya, that's what we used to call him. He always had the best stickers, but I was better at making deals. So we were a team, and we almost managed to finish an album. I heard he went to Arbery and became some sort of scholar or something fancy like that, but you better believe back in the day he was a sticker man too. Please tell me more. Oh, but don't let me keep you young, and you must have places to be, am I right? Yep. So yeah, they're just little NPCs to talk to, I guess. Nope, I'm good. Gotta catch every one of them. Why? I don't know. It's just a thing people say. Yeah, gotta catch every one of them, not gotta catch them all. Convenient. Very convenient. Let's go on the water, because we're probably going to hit a lot of Tem we can deal with a little easier. Yeah, Pladex. We know Pladex. I actually wonder if... No, I guess to be fair, it would either be a cave type or it'd be a grassy type. It wouldn't probably be in the water here. So... We're going to get some experience apparently here, because the Pladex just will not let us leave. Oh darn, I guess we, get some experience. Get rid of you over here. Or maybe not. Ooh, not quite. Might actually have to take Zephyroth out. Zephyr's getting a little hit hard, so let's go to Baboong. And let's just do an allergic spread. See, we can't really bring our Rays out right now. They're kind of a water type, so that would be a bad move. That didn't actually take that Platyx down. That's annoying. But, oh well. And overexertion, so it goes down. They also do Tsunami, which is probably also an overexertion. They've been doing the same moves. It's not necessarily, but, it's very possible. We'll just do an uppercut and a sharp leaf. The uppercut's probably enough, so. This would be great. Oop. This would be a great time to use my vial. And just like that, all healed. Oh, I love that vial so much. It has saved me in so many scrapes. The fact that I can just heal remotely. Ooh, we have more Psypats. Nice, nice. Let's do this. And then we'll do Venomous Claws over here, and Toxic can go over there. This is a lot of, oh, I guess that one didn't overexert. That one has a bit more stamina, I guess. Ooh, that one hit pretty hard. I guess there's not a lot of defense on Sephiroth or something. Probably should have just gotten rid of one of them and then went for the other one, but my brain was like, no, let's do both. And it's just like, yeah, that probably wasn't smart. Probably was not the smart. Oh my gosh, this water is full of Temtem. Jeez. It's full of those Temtems. All the Temtems, don't you know? Actually, I should be using wind on these. Why am I not using wind? That's so stupid. Which of course, no, never mind. I'm like, which of course, as soon as I said that, yeah, I'm like it's probably pretty good. Uh-oh. Tsunami might hit enough on Zephyroth. Ooh, not quite. Nope, only the 6. Nice. Kinu at level there. Let's go ahead and go to raise, and let's actually try to catch this one. I mean, we have side cards. I mean, I caught the ones I was looking for pretty quickly. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy in catching them because again, it's not a Luma week. It's more just here are cards that are gonna expire. I might as well use them kind of thing. But and other than that, oh, it must have that one that limits it a little more. Okay, well let's go to Kazuma and we'll try and catch it then. But I might just come and try and catch more of them, I guess, and try to get really, really good statted ones. Probably I'm going to do the fire ground. I feel like there's more chance for me to want to do that. Aloha, HP. What timing? I did open up, actually. I am actually back on Denise right now. So if you do want a couple eggs, I can run wherever you are and give you a couple. I don't have all of them. I currently have Orphil and Barnshee. Nesla is back on Omninesia, probably in egg form at this point. And then the other three I apparently did not have um, the correct uh, gender to do them, which I don't know when that happened, but you know, so be it. Neither of these are that great, and I'm probably gonna want to level it up. I'm probably gonna want to level one up later anyway. Actually, these are probably better overall for leveling, so than the regular platypet. So if there's one here that's not great, like that one. Oh, but I need to keep. Oh, I need to. That's right. I need to keep that to breed them. So yeah, this one can go. And then we have these new goatees. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, this one's definitely better than. We're gonna go over into that. We have a bunch. Yeah, let's put the Gallus over there. Let's put all the Pykos over here. That one's definitely the best. So this one stays over there. Now let's look between these two if I want to keep any of them. This one's probably better than this one. So, oh yeah. Oh, does that mean it's an egg move? 'Cause it said egg tech. Oh, so yeah, I definitely want to keep that one because it shouldn't have mud showers, what I was trying to say. This is actually, you can see between them, they're all the same level. This one shouldn't have mud shower. Why does this one have, I can see why that one's replacing it. Oh, it has heat up. Oh, interesting. Oh, 'cause this one's 25, that's why. But yeah, this one actually has a move it shouldn't have, which is kind of, shouldn't have, I shouldn't say it that way. It has a specialty one, so this Pyko, though, is going in the list. Which we've almost filled up the box. We almost have 30 in reserve that just are sitting there for releasing, so. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. So yeah, let me go ahead, well, let me heal, that's probably important. But yeah, if I can meet up wherever you are, I can give you a couple eggs. I also can go get the Nestle egg if you're not in yet, because that's pretty. I should probably head to Arisola anyway. You're probably near Arisola, so I can kind of go from that direction and jump there. Um, and then that way I can get the Nestle egg and I can give you 3 eggs. But yeah, I was basically going this what is like the oh yeah, see it like doubles in price when you need 25 more. That's interesting. This is like the Safari Zone, but it rotates basically every week. So I was going to see the 210 I have not met before, and now I currently have, which is kind of cool. So, let's see. So to get back, the best way is to go up here and probably just, yeah, swing back down. Swing back down into the docks. Okay, I gotta find the best routes for these because it's likely I'm not gonna be sitting around them when I end up around them. So actually, wait, what is? I do have a fair amount of money. Now I'll come back to Turquesa and check the shop when I have more money before I make the trip all the way over there for no good reason there. Oop, not what I want to do. But yeah, I'll start making my way up to Arisola, and then I can probably do the ship back and forth to get the Nesla egg. But yeah, then I just have to go catch a Zephyroth, Crystal, and Crystal I've not caught yet. I just actually got close to the area earlier in stream where I could do it. So that was a new one to kind of hit. And then I think I actually also opened the area below ground too, so I have both areas. And then I just haven't been back to catch a Ryber that I can breed yet. And yeah, and the Zephyroth, which I just apparently never went and caught, which I'm confused by, because like I must have thought I had a breedable one, which I've done a lot. It's not very shocking that I messed that up, honestly, at this point. So I really should just be running from these, but they give some experience, and it's free for me to do it. They're not hitting me, so it's only 15 experience for the one I'm leveling up, but at the same point, it's like I might as well. I mean, it's just gonna be the same as running in terms of time, so. What the? Oh, it's a Saku. I was like, what is that? I only saw the top of it. Or not Saku, that one's a Kaku. A Saku's the one that's flying, that's right. And a Ganki, shocking. I'm currently in a cave. I'll figure out where soon. That's fair. I mean, there's only two caves you could be in, and either one is accessible near Arisola, so that's why I'm like, I'm still gonna run that direction. Um, unless you've made it to the second island, you're not in any. You're either in Agma Marina caves or you're in the Windward Fort area. So they're both north, so I'll just keep heading north. Oop, let's do this there and that there. I'm closest to Brico de Mar. Really? Closest to Brico de Mar, but in a cave. Where are you in a cave then? I need to check the map. Cause I don't remember there being a cave around there. So if you're close to Brico de Mar. Oh, did you go through Ogmarina Cave? So you came out here? It's a water cave above Brico. Yeah, it's got to be Ogma Marina that you're talking about. Yeah. Um, fair. Yeah, Ogma Marina. Okay. Yeah, I can head back to Brickle then. That's not a problem. Because yeah, that would be the way to get there. Because I can't get there unless I go back that way. Um, yeah, I could do that. Just thinking time, and I'm like, yeah, I could run back that way. I probably should just be using Ascent to run through here, but to be fair, I should probably get used to this because I'm going to be running back here a lot for the side part, because there's no way to get there quickly until you have the rock climbing gear and it, so you have to go through grass anyway. So again, just might as well keep defeating these scale. I mean, maybe we'll find a Luma one day. So I never want to just not have it, because if we find a Luma, then it'll be exciting. But yeah, so I'll head back down there. Because yeah, Agma Marina Caves, I've done a bit in. I haven't done a ton because because that is where Nesla is. So that is where you catch a Nesla. But I haven't done a ton because the back area is something you can't get to till you have rock climbing. So you have to get to Kisawa to do that. So I haven't done a ton in it, mostly the idea of just being that I'm gonna have to deal with it later anyway. Um, okay, so let me grab the eggs then. What do I want to put away? I'm probably gonna put my rays away for now. Um, so put away my rays and oh, not there. That's not where I want to put them. My rays and my baboon is probably the best. Oh, you're outside the oh, fair enough. Yeah, let me just grab these then. Oh, it's pretty easy. So first I need to friend you, which if I don't see you is gonna be tougher. So let me go ahead and attempt to friend you, which I thought was pretty easy to do. Why do I feel like it's easy and I don't know? I'm trying to figure out how that worked well, where someone just found me. Oh, oh, you're right there. Oh, fair enough. So let me go ahead. Oh, you're moving. Ah, did I click on? I think I just clicked on interact. Oh yeah, to interact, you have to be in the area. Oh, and that's where tamer search is. Fair enough. So, and then we want to first, let's do a friendship thing. Yeah, I sent you a friend request. 'Cause that's the easier way to link up then. Okay, awesome. And then I go in here and I start a trade. Now, the nice thing with a trade is you do not have to trade anything to me. Um, so, oh, actually, if you don't mind, I'm gonna be right back. Be right back, I promise. I just want to grab one other thing. Um, there is a Tem that actually cares about trading. Um, and I want to get the trade on it while I have one in my. I just want to get the trade quick and then go back. Okay, so let's do this. Oh yeah, there's a 10-second delay. Yeah, so it's like you're probably not gonna hear. I'm saying it more of like my own thinking, but yeah, you're probably not gonna hear it much. Okay, so trade. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's give you Barnshee, Orphil, and Azarok, and you'll have to give me the Azarok back. And then we'll also give you. Is there anything really here that's good? Not really. Hormones are basically they make a certain Temtem more likely to show up in the areas it shows up. So it's not going to do anything necessarily at the time right now is a thing. I can't give quest items. I mean, I have 2 Doja pants, I think. Unless I put one away. I think I put one away. So, yep, so this should be good. So I am ready. Oh, I realized you can actually trade Pansons now, too. I just realized. That's kind of funky. So yeah, if you can just trade the Azarok back to me, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I can go and get the other ones. I just don't have them on hand right now. So that would be the Orphil and the Barnshee egg in our list from before. So yep, so those eggs, when you have them in your team, they will hatch after a certain number of times. You can just leave it in your stuff. Yeah, I'll be right back. I can go get you a pair. I bought one by accident, not realizing I already had one. So yeah, I think these are all just DNA strands that I've thrown in here. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, if I don't need them, I'll just throw them in here. That's fair. Okay, so let's go ahead and trade here. Yeah, Azrak evolves. The idea is, I mean, preferably it'd be cool if you trade it back, but I mean, that's up to you. Preferably, actually, to be fair, I really don't need that one back if you want to keep it. Well, actually, I want to get it back just to get the evolved form, but that's about it. So I can trade you some dojo pants. I can fund your fashion sense. I have no problem with this. To be fair, I'm earning a fair amount of money now, so if I get things that I just don't need. Wait, I can give you money, can't I? Let's just give you money. I don't need the money. You can have it. Let's give you like even me out to 15,000. I don't know. There we go. That should get you going. I mean, I got help to start, so I'd rather give help to start. That's the way I look at it. Is that I'd rather do that because, like, honestly, like I got a fair. If you look back at the early Temtem ones, there were two people who came in. Um, if I remember, I don't want to butcher their names or anything. Breadman was the first one. They're the ones that got me the Orphil. They're the ones that got me the first Nesla, I believe it was. Maybe not Nesla. That might have been Beowulf. But they got me the Koish, I think, first. So like they got me some early stuff that was really good. And then Beowulf was huge in helping me through the first dojo, like doing all this stuff for me. So I really got going pretty quickly because of it. And so I'm always big on, yeah, and their whole thing was, oh, I want to help new tamers come in and keep the game going and it'd be fun. So I'm always big on that. Yeah, I think you were probably around when Beowulf came in, and so like they helped through Windward Fort, they helped through that, and so I'm big on helping on that. I'm big on giving any Temtem that are needed. Like I am fully on board with that because the once the world is open to you and you have that different types and that ability, it feels like it's more dynamic. At the start, it was much more of a I need to get through this area because then I can go do this thing, I can do quests, I can get money. But like at the beginning, it's more of a here's how Temtem works, which just is very straightforward. There's not a lot of open worldness, but now there's a lot more open world. Yeah, it's a bit sloggy. It definitely at the beginning because it's trying to teach you certain things slowly, and unfortunately, it does mean you slog. You don't have a lot of options. But once it opens up, I mean, you have a lot more of like, oh, I can go here and I can Luma hunt, or I can go here and earn money, or I can go here at the Sci Park and get the specialty Temtem this week. And you just have that option. So I'm all for going that route. Just to get different types. Like I don't think there's any other things that I mean, this is my get rid of pile. I mean, they're not great stats in general, but if there's anything in particular, I mean, I don't think. Yeah, well, oh yeah, and that's why I was doing eggs, because eggs are gonna be better for you because they're your actual originals, so you can do more with them. So that's probably better on that side for sure. Yeah, Toxlotl is an option around. I do have a bunch of them now because I was just catching a lot of them. I do have one that has triple 50, which I found pretty crazy when I got that one the other time. I don't know if you're entering that, but I think I have like a real. Do I have a? Oh no, that's been the best one I've found apparently in catching because I don't have any others. But no, let's see what the type is. Channeler. Damage with special techniques is increased by 25%. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, I think did we hit 60 now? Wait. 62. Holy crap. Oh, because of the Sci Park ones. That's right. Mushi. Oh yeah, I can go for Mushi. That's fair. I need to go and actually pick up Nestle for you anyway, so that's totally fair. So what was I doing? Brain. Oh yeah, I had 62. So I'm actually only what 24 away. So I'm going into Kiso. That's not too bad. But yeah, I wanted to put this in here because it's technically it feels weird to be like, well, I'm probably gonna get rid of it here, but at the same time, I'll leave it here. It's not great stats, but it's good in case someone needs it. We actually had to do this for a quest and get a Bigu, which is kind of cool because it's the only way you can get it currently. So I'm keeping that around and available. I don't think didn't I catch the evolved. I did not catch the evolved Bonapi. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I was thinking that at all. But yeah, you said, so yeah, let me go ahead and get to the next island, and that will help with a lot of this. Yeah, I think it's like that. Okay. Yeah, let me go over there, and I can start looking at more of those that you're looking for. Again, I have the ones that you did ask for on the on my list. So Zephyruff, Nestle, Crystal, and Riber. Again, I have Nestle as an option. The nice part is I think you do have access to get one now if you're in Aquamarina Caves already. Which means you must have defeated the first dojo. Congrats! Like I just realized, like my brain just clicked. I'm like, wait, you have the surfboard. You would have had to have at least completed that. So congrats. How did you like the battle? I should not have been in there. That's fair. The first time I was in there, I was like, nope, this is not where I should be. This is too high of level for me at this point. Got to train up a bit on it, but yeah. How was the Battle of Sophia? How'd it go? Yeah, I don't think I would have done that great if it wasn't for the fact that I had help. Um, I had the dojo like right after fighting Evil Waka. Yeah, so you fought Lady Lottie. So you got to the top where Barnshi was actually. So my stats probably on my Barnshi aren't bad. I actually don't remember. I did so much breeding here in a second ago, so I don't remember which one were good or not. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, I mean it's generally Gonki's good. Anything with poison moves are gonna be good. I'm trying to think. I think it also is huge against wind. Um, but yeah, a lot of people worry about the Oshiaria because it can freeze things, which is really just rough in a battle if you just lose it for a bit. But no, that's your first of the dojos. So yeah, you now know what it kind of feels in general like. It honestly does not change too much in feel. It's very kind of similar, but the only thing that changes is obviously it changes the type generalities, and so as a result, I've been training for each one of like, oh, here's a team I want. So I got like 3 time with toxic stuff in a Gonki, so it became a throw a toxic, Gonki does chain electric attack, repeat till win. Yep. Oh, wait until you get electric storm on I think it's on Kazuma when it evolves. Oh, that does some good damage. And I even don't have that great a special attack on my Gonki, so uh, but yeah, I'm definitely to the point now where I'm kind of getting to the point of like I want to just earn money and get cool things and maybe find a Luma that I can actually use in certain battles. I'm kind of at that point. I'm like, I just don't want to progress in the story, but I'm definitely getting to that mid MMO feel of like I just want to do all the cool things that the cool kids do. I'm getting to that point very quickly. um, but I mean, what I have to do is I have to actually re-challenge the dojos um, to get the radars that get you a better Luma chance. And I don't know if I'm quite ready to re-challenge. I'm definitely getting close on Sophia, I think, because I'm getting so many things that deal with. Like, I have a couple electric type. I have a lot of toxic things, an actual toxic Temtem. Um, yeah, the MMO of this hasn't been really noticeable. Like, no one talks. No one talks. I'm curious on that. Like no one talks to each other. Oh yeah, you start seeing a lot more in later things where they start. There's a lot of using the emotes and things. Okay, let's go to Omninesia. I should go back to Tucma at some point, but like I'm doing things. Like you speak into global. Yeah, it's not as strong on that. I think a lot of that is I think they still spread it out amongst a lot of servers, so there's not a ton happening. And then I think it's also just a lot of people who started playing it when it came out are waiting for a new update. So a lot of people when the last island came out, which I think was July, I think it's been since that for October was a big update, but one point I was like, hey, I'm a bit lost here. Anyone got an idea? And crickets. Yeah, you're better off on the Discord. I've noticed the Discord is very active. A lot of people use it. It's a great hub to see things that are weekly changes and patch notes and things of that nature. I was actually using it earlier this stream to find some stuff that I didn't know about. So I highly do recommend that, actually. Um, that is a very active Discord. It's a public Discord. I think it's run by a couple of the developers themselves or people they have said in the community that are doing it. It's just very direct. Okay, so we got that. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's jump over to it. We should have an egg, a Nestle egg at this point. So that one should be done because we took more than enough time in going and dealing with the side park and everything. Um, so we should have, yeah, that'd be this building. Duh. Oh, it's less busy than it was before. Um, oh, let's go get the egg first. Yep, there we go. Yep, Calibus and Nestle laid an egg. Cool, cool, cool. So this is the Nestle egg for you. We'll just put it there for right now. Nestle and Calibus. Okay, and then you mentioned Mushi. Was unaware of a Discord, but makes sense. Yeah, I didn't know at first, but then I was looking through the wiki. And when I was looking through the wiki, people mentioned, oh yeah, they talk about it in Discord weekly, and I'm like, oh, they're duh. Like a lot of people seem to do that. just gaming wise, because I think it's easier to control. You don't have to worry about paying hosting for website domains. Like, you really just need to pay to get your stuff out there and have like a public server style thing. Um, you can kind of make it how you want, and generally people who are gaming are going to be around it, and so it's a really good resource versus having someone to go in a web browser or something. Especially when you're considering that there's now console gamers on this. I mean, people playing PlayStation now are on this game, and so you have to kind of think about, okay, what's the universal across the way? And Discord is honestly kind of there. Reminds me of Yahoo chat rooms. Yeah, Yahoo chat rooms at AOL. You know, those kind of instant messengers are kind of what it was, and it's kind of getting to the point now where it's like, okay, well, are you doing work-related things? Well, Zoom is probably the way you go, or Microsoft Teams. Are you doing gaming things? Okay, well, Discord is probably it, or I think people still use Skype. I think it's still around as something. I just think Discord is better with bandwidth, so that's why people kind of defer to it. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So you mentioned. I know none of this is organized, just ignore it. I really need to organize it better, but I'm just like, this is the things I like to use, and these are ones that I can use at any point. These are ones I'm really not using and don't need to level up or anything, but I want to keep just in case. These are ones I'm currently messing around with that I've caught recently. These are ones that are 50s. These are ones that are released, and I'm just like, ugh. Same rules for hatching eggs. What do you mean same rules? Like in terms of same from Pokemon or um, like same between eggs? I guess I just want to check on that. Sorry, it's Monday. I'm not great. So it's not like Pokemon actually. It is time based, so you don't have to run back and forth. You just need to have it in your inventory for a while. So actually, the nice part for hatching eggs I've seen people do is, one, there is an instant incubator kind of option where you can get tickets from weekly events that you can use. I've used it a couple times. So that's always an option to do when you're actually breeding yourself. But in terms of just, I've seen a lot of people just say, they just leave the game running in the background, and they just say, they come back later. Like you see people just sitting, they're probably doing that when they're around the breeding area or something. I've seen that a lot. Um, yeah, it's just a time-based thing, and it's honestly the time depends on the Temtem, I believe. So ones that are harder to catch normally, I think, have a longer hatch time or something. I looked it up at one point just to see how they hatch, but yeah, it is based on time in your party. So like you still have to have it or in your squad, excuse me. You still have to have it in your squad, but it's all time based there where you could just stand still and it will do something. Which is nice though, because yeah, you don't have to run back and forth constantly, which was basically just a time based thing anyway. You could actually just go grab a snack or go have dinner, come back, and your eggs hatched. Okay, so which one were you saying? We were saying. See, it said Toxlotl. I don't know if I have a good. I hate to put it this way, but I don't know if I have a good Toxlotl. Um, they're all kind of terrible stats, except for the 50s, because there is the one with the 50s, but the hit points are kind of terrible. But it is an option. Especially special attack and special defense and speed are pretty good, so I can do that one. That is an option. And then you mentioned the Mushi, which these are the ones I'm getting rid of, so let's look at the good ones. Mushi, here we go. Yeah, this one was the best one I had, I think, yeah. What's the leaf top right? The leaf top right. What's the leaf top right of each tem? The leaf top right. I'm confused. Like when you're looking at one? Like if I look at details? Oh, this. Yes. Okay, got it. So each highlighted area is a breeding option. Yep, so right of the screen. So basically, when you're looking at it, Nitrosil here, because this is actually one I got gifted, which probably was one they were breeding off of a lot. This one only can breed once, and then it won't be able to breed again. Versus Ray's here, who could breed 6 times. Babung, who has 7. So a full one is 8, because all the leaves and that. It's breeding potential. So you can't just endlessly breed a really good Temtem you have, because they're eventually going to run out of breeding slots. And in fact, if you actually look at the Toxlotl I have here, if it has really good stats like this, it actually starts with less breeding potential on purpose. So you can't just get something that's really good stats and then go crazy on it. Which is, it makes it a little bit more of a challenge to get good Temtem. There is a path. Like there are so many tutorials online about how to get that perfect 50 Temtem across the board, but you have to do it really perfectly. Things have to work out. Like even the luck has to be on your side sometimes for certain things, from what I understand, in terms of what's inherited. But it is a possibility to get a perfect 50 across the board, which for competitive, the people who are making money in tournaments, it makes total sense. But yeah, I think it's neat and I hate it. Yeah, I hate it because it's just like, yeah, I can't just, have the Ditto style thing of Area Pokemon where it's just, oh yeah, this one's just gonna breed with all my Toxic. It's really great. It's awesome. No, it's something that you have to actually care about. Now, I haven't run into a thing where I've had a Temtem that I've been breeding that aggressively. But if you are looking, like, for instance, a good example is this Bigu here. It's starting off with less fertility because it is one that I hatched from an egg. So that is something that you have to kind of keep track of, is that if it is one coming from an egg, it's going to start with less fertility in general because it's going to inherit some fertility changes from its parents, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the exact reasoning behind that, but how that works. Um, okay, Mushi, that's what I was looking at. I'm like, what was I looking at? Okay, so I definitely need this Mushi because I could just breed the two of them together. They're going to have really bad special attack then, so I should find something better. So let's go ahead and put these in here for now. So Mushi with someone else. So for complementary, we want to complement. We have some better lower stats here. So let's look through the toxic ones and see what we can find for better lower stats. Ooh, the Platypet's not bad. Oop. That one actually has solid stats at the bottom. Nope. Oh, that's Crystal. Oh yeah, Blues is also one. Nope. Okay, so this is a front runner right now. So let's keep this one up. Yeah, it's going to balance out in stamina, so that's not bad. Zephyruff here is not terrible, but not great. Yeah, because you're just poison, right? Or toxic? Yeah, just toxic. So I have to match to toxic. Which I will say, that is one thing I guess I like on the flip side, is um, basically, what am I trying to say? Brain. Um, is that Temtem are very good, very easy with breeding classes. So like there's egg classes, if I remember, egg groups. I think egg groups, that's what it was. In Pokemon, they had to be careful because it wouldn't necessarily match up by type. Like generally type would match up, but it wouldn't. Here it's just type to type generally matches up. There's really not a really bad way to look at it. That one's not bad, but the attack is going to be a bit. Oh wait, that one's grass. Never mind. I don't know why I'm looking at that one. Is Kaku toxic? No. And Saku isn't either. That gains wind, right? Yeah. Calibus could be. No, that one's bad down there. We don't want that. Psypat's water. Loli might be. Nope, that's wind as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Mushi and Platypet. That's going to be a good combo. Mushi and Platypet. Okay, so yeah, so this is how breeding works. Basically, I said, hey, these are good, and they're like, yeah, that's a great couple. They seem to be compatible. It's great. So I say, okay, 50 Pansons, which is cheap in my opinion. That is a great price for this. And then it's like, are you sure you still want to do this? So it's like, here's what's likely going to happen. So you can see, it's like, okay, combine these two. Here's here's what the type that what's going to start with. So that's interesting. And then it's like, here's the average in between. So you're going to see it's basically evenly in between the two types. So it's like, here's the stats you're probably going to get. And it's like, yep, I want to do that. Breed, cool. I'll take good care of them. They show a lot of promise. Come back in a little while. And that's it. And yeah, and you can see all the ones that, people on the server are generally doing together as fun. And yeah, and that's just kind of how breeding works. So I'll come back and get those in a little bit. And some people just sit here. Like, you'll see people just sitting in here waiting for the eggs to finish. It's also a time-based thing for that. There's a certain amount of timing that it triggers. So yes, that would be... Well, I did that with Mushi. That's right. So yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, it has all these here. Like I said, there's these instant incubators. It's saying I need an incubator ticket, for instance, but makes sense from MMO. Want people to come back. Yeah, it's also just the idea of it's obviously it doesn't make sense in this MMO style to be like, oh, you have to run a certain amount of area. It's like, well, but they could just put something on their PC of like an auto, hold down a key or something and switch back and forth like every minute on a long passage. Like it's not like you can't automate it. So it's just it makes sense to do time because this is the only thing that actually stops you then, basically. So, um, but yeah, and there's all these different DNA strands you can do to have them inherit a certain, parent's thing. So like I could say, oh, this has the 50 special defense. I want it to go into the new Tem. But these get expensive very quickly. So that's I'm like, probably not the great. Yeah, and there's some of them that do two different ones. So you start getting the ones that do two at once. And these ones are the ones that you start having to use for getting the, perfect 50 Tem. The less reason people need to download extra add-ons, the better, and less chance for hackers to take. Yeah, that's the thing. Is again, it's just there's no reason to do that. Like even in actual like in more recent versions of Pokemon, I should say. In early ones, they didn't have the internal clock as well. But the fact that it has an internal clock, it knows what time is happening. From DS onward, it's known that. It could have just done time. There's absolutely no reason you have to actually do a certain number of steps or something. Like, it could have just done time just fine. But they made it more complicated. Nope, you have to do this many steps. And so it's like, well, okay, I guess I have to do that. So. Yeah, and then here's where the money making happens when you get to the second island, which is free Tem. So basically, you come in here, you get money for each Tem you free, some of them more than others, and then if you free a certain amount in a certain week period of time, you get rewards to come back here for, basically. So that's where this comes in. I was surprised they didn't add an egg mechanic to the Pokewalker. Like, send the egg there, you literally watch it hack. Yeah, see, there's stuff like that where it's like they didn't commit fully. It's like, oh, walking. Well, yeah, let's go get you to walk. That would have been the next thing to Pokemon Go, probably. But now, yeah. So yeah, I still want to get you that egg. So I guess I will wait a little bit on time here. 'Cause I can still go and get you that pretty easily. So yeah, see, some people are running, so I think they think it's running, but that's not a thing. Um, but yeah, that's kind of yeah, commitment issues are caused by Pokemon games. Yeah, it's there's definitely a probably not great relationship with me in Pokemon games. Like where I still want to get it every generation, but it's definitely an issue of they try things in places they don't need to risk it. Where you know the one thing I can say about Temtem, the way they've done it is, although none of the features are revolutionary. Nothing. There are some things I'm like, holy crap, that's amazing. I love that that's there. None of them between MMOs and Pokemon are revolutionary, but they do them well. And that's the difference, is that, and they're still working on it too. This is early access, but generally between the two, they meld it very well to the point where it feels like a creature collection MMO. It very much, you're like, oh, that's that thing. Instead of, oh, it's like this. I'm doing a lot more of this is how Temtem is, rather than, oh, it's. I am comparing some in Pokemon because people know that, but this is basically Caribou Coffee, not Starbucks. Fair, fair. Makes sense. I'm just like, yep, that fit. Well, then my brain's like, okay, so what does Yokai watch? That's the true question. Oh, could I trade anyone for a full fertility normal time with 50 speed for what? For my female. Like, what kind of tem? Like, could I trade anyone for a full fertility normal tem with 50 for my female? Oh, gotcha. I don't think I have anything that's full 50 on speed, do I? No, it would be one of these. Um, because these will be the ones I recently caught that were really good. Yeah, so I don't have a full 50 tem. That's normal. Oh, I do have a full 50. Wait, full 50 like... Well, hey, let's chat. Like I don't think they realize you can't have a full fertility with 50 speed. It can only be 7. Okay, cool. Let's do this. See, I'm going forward. Let's see. Okay. You're the goat. I'm the goat. Okay, so I want to go ahead and interact with them. Awesome. I don't know who this is, so this is great. I have a Tem I've never had before. Oh yeah, we got a puppo. I'm like they're like, oh, the fertility's terrible. I'm like, I don't care. This is a puppo. Yeah. So who do I got now? Wait. So it went to here. Okay. I have a puppo, level 46 puppo, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. They don't have a lot of moves. I just noticed, but I mean, the moves they do have are pretty good. I think. Oop. Um, steals 23 stamina points. Oh gosh. Damage done with matching type techniques is increased by 50%. Ooh, that's actually really good. Oh, Stab Master. Oh my god, I get it. I totally, because it's talking about stab, which is how Pokemon looks at it. Oh yeah, I have no idea where this Tem comes from. Like I need. Okay, so who is this? First of all, it's Tem 99. I know that, so I can go to here. Never seen this before. Did I pass it? I must have passed it. Where is the Puppo? Why can't I find them? Okay, I gotta look in the actual Tempedia because apparently I'm having trouble seeing what they're next to. Because some things are still missing, so it's hard to tell. Okay, it should be right after Babong. Fair enough. And around that area. Cool, cool. I can do that. They're not even in here. Are they that new? Well, that's rough. That's rough. Um, I want same type attack bones Momo. Wait, same type attack bones Momo. I mean, if you want the pupper, I can try and get up. I mean, the only issue with the pupper right now is I just, like they said, it has bad fertility, so I actually don't know what they mean by bad. Bad fertility is 4. Like that's not bad to me. That's awesome. I love it. Like this is great. Yeah, it doesn't have crazy. I'm curious actually if I bring it into my party and oh, this is too high for me. I literally cannot use this Tem yet. Huh. So I can't actually check what techniques it can learn, which is interesting. Same type attack bonus. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's stab, which is usually I can't remember what that stands for in general Pokemon terms, but that's cool that they're like, haha, stab. You know that thing? That's funny. Yeah. So I actually can't use this Puppo yet, but I'm gonna keep said Puppo for sure. I now have a random Puppo from Saschanova. Awesome. See, Oh, oh, you want Pokemon Easter eggs. So if you go back in, I don't know, were you around my last stream for the Team Rocket one? Like they put a lot of Pokemon Easter eggs in here. It's obvious they've grown up playing it or something. Like they have put so many in there that are obvious direct references to Pokemon, but not actually to the point where Nintendo would have an issue with it or like could sue because there's really no grounds to do sue on it. But they've definitely done that. Yeah, there's Team Rocket. I don't care. They're not actually Team Rocket. They're not any way affiliated with the bad people in this one, but the hairstyles are just on point. They are definitely meant to be a Team Rocket reference. For those that would get it. Um, so yeah, so there's that. There's obviously Stab. There's definitely another one that it talks about. I can't. There's a few of them. I'm sure somebody's cataloged it online. Like here's all the Pokemon Easter eggs in Temtem because it's just it's prevalent enough where someone would want to do it. You know, it's definitely something that's important. So, but yeah, okay. So I want to bring back where are you, Kinu? There you go. Because Kinu is adorable. Yeah, the Team Rocketness, exactly. Yeah, that one is just absolutely crazy. So as far as I understand, I could act. The only problem is I don't know. So if I'm looking at the pupper, I don't know if the pupper evolves. I don't know any of this information like at all. So I need to look it up on external things now, I guess. 99. Can I just look up 99? Does it know to go to the right spot? Oh, you looked it up and called it Momo. Oh, it's called Momo. Haha. Thank you. You told me that earlier, and my brain didn't process that was the name of the Temtem, which is even more adorable that it's called Momo. Does not evolve. Okay. Um, actually does not learn a whole lot of moves, but it does learn Double Edge, which is a technique. Okay. Probably is honestly why I haven't seen it much. Is just it's not. It's one of those ones I think is a utility one for. Yeah, it seems like a utility one for competitive, which is probably why I haven't seen it yet. So that makes sense. But yeah, you can only find it in Kisowa, so this is something I literally could not get yet. Um, Oh, and it's one of the ones that was done by the breeder tier in the Kickstarter. So basically, some people did breeder went to breeder tier. Ow. Um, went to breeder tier. And so they got to actually like develop a Temtem along with the team. And so they wanted this is interesting. So they wanted a Siberian Husky like Temtem and then gave complete freedom for name and Luma. And the Luma, oh my god, the Luma, I need to show it on here. Oh, that's cute. I want a Luma of it now. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't show Luma in here. Oh yeah, that's right. It shows it. It doesn't. The issue is I don't think Momo's in here, which is interesting. It must have been recently coming out because yeah, it's not even in my little app thing, which the app is still kind of getting used to. But I recommend looking up the Luma. Oh, it's golden and it's adorable and it's like a gold retriever husky. It's great. Um, so you can find it there. Oh, it's named after what I presume to be one of the developers, Shiba Inu, which is also adorable. Which the Luma color is based on. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, wait, what? I need to look at that again. Wait a second. Yeah, it has heterochromia. Oh, that's even cooler. Oh, it's such a small touch, but it's so cool. Huskies are the best dog. Unfortunately, I am not energetic enough for a husky, so I would not be a good husky owner. But yeah, it has heterochromia. I love that. Oh, these touches they do on here are so cool. Like also just me rambling about the Dojo Master in Quetzal on Tecma. If you go back to that, that is pinnacle of character design. I have no idea if I was overreading into it, but it was beautiful coloration to oh, just she was awesome, awesomely made. Um, yeah. So I mean, it has stab with nibble and everything too, which is nice. I mean, but okay, let me. Yeah, I could definitely breed this. I mean, as far as I can tell. Well, actually, no, I don't think I can breed it because yeah, I actually cannot breed this yet. So I will put it on the list to breed earlier, but you have to be able to put the Temtem in your squad, and I can't do that yet. So Winter was a super chill husky. Oh yeah, completely. You got lucky in that for certain. Oh hey, your egg. Here we go. Okay, now I can come back and give you the egg. I just need to put you back here, put you back here, put eggs back here, and then come meet you. Okay, are you still back around Brico de Mar? Because then I'll come back there and give you 2 more eggs, which Mushi's going to do quite well. And well, the issue is Mushi is a tough one because wind is good against toxic, but toxic is good against water. So you have a bit of a triangle happening there of sorts. Staring at a smoking blob monster. Oh, that's probably blues, I presume, or evolved form of blues would be my guess. Why am I in here? I don't need to be in here. I need to be sailing to the other area. It's like scooting on its tummy. Yeah, that must be the evolved form. The evolved form is lower to the ground. Yep. That's another toxic one. Haven't done much with that one because that one's a little rarer to see, but love how it's like, you've already bended the knees. Are you sure you want to choose that again? And I'm like, yes, I want to choose that again. I'm not ready to go back to Tucma yet. But yeah, let me go ahead, throw these eggs in. That's probably going to be the end of stream for me because I just noticed, one, I'm getting tired, but and starting to trail off and not pay attention. But two, it's also just I'm noticing it's getting on 10:30 here. So I want to jump off, do a couple things before bid. But yeah, let me just run towards Brico de Mar and give you a couple eggs. Now the only issue obviously with the eggs is they're gonna start at level 1. Now the nice part is they're gonna evolve a lot quicker for you. For the ones that do evolve, so like Barnshe doesn't evolve, Nessa doesn't evolve, but for the ones that do evolve, like Mushi and what was the other one I gave you? Orphil. There we go. Um, okay. I'm still in low air, so it's low B area. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can easily just kind of run to the area over there and excuse me, and just easily finish it off. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Um, and you can do the whole swap out method very easily too, because it's all based on the experience comparatively between it and the enemy, and not the overall team or anything. So, if you have the Coward's Cloak, you should be getting that pretty soon if you haven't gotten it already. If you have the Coward's Cloak, that's a good way to do it too. Where does I actually don't remember where the Coward's Cloak comes in. I've had it for a while. I know that. Solaro River, so it's somewhere along the river. I do recommend that for sure. Why does it feel like this should be bigger? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the Coward's Cloak is pretty nice if you can get that, because that is basically your XP share. So like for instance, right now I am keeping Kinu here with a Coward's Cloak in the back because I want to use them in the next area, is my thought process. Because they have, um, let's see, there was a certain reason I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be great on Kisoa. I know it was for sure they have, um, something that meant, I think they have a lot of melee and a lot of neutral or something, which sounds right, which is why mental's good. I don't remember. I had a reasoning, but okay, you're still, yeah, let me go get the eggs. I see you there. Let me go get some eggs. Mushi and Nesla. And then interact with the friend. And then trade. Yep, I know trades are final and everything. I'm aware of that. Oh, I realize I actually don't need to put it in my party. I keep doing that. I'm like, I really don't need to. Did I have something else that I was thinking of too? I don't remember. No, I was like, there's nothing else that's really gonna like push you over the edge at this point. Um, I love the look of the eggs, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these are cool. Cool. Eggs are yours. So that should get you going. Like I said, I'm gonna work on just, if anything, for the free Tem rewards. On getting the other ones. Like I said, I have my little post-it note. Like I did with Beowulf before for Crystal Skates, but then they got the Crystal Skates back. So I should be getting Crystal Skates back soon. That's what I'm hearing. But oh yeah, of course. Again, it's I want more people to get into this game because one, it's just more fun with friends. Eventually, from what I understand, there are clubs and things that you can create. I think there's a certain amount of pan something to do, but you can make clubs and then you like can you know look at your general sense of competitive and like so some people you can see are competitive already playing. Um, but like this is kind of a cool thing I found with this is that the clubs are pretty awesome because you can then, have this whole thing where, oh, of course there's I didn't even notice that in Organization 13. That's great. Um, but you can have your own kind of like, you know, Tem thing, which actually has a really cool art. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of diversity. I wonder if you can import something. Wait, can you? I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of a lot of different stuff. Like here's a T1, which is kind of cool. Um, Yeah, so that's why I'm like it'd be kind of cool to get to the point where you can be in a club and do things and do certain stuff, but yeah, so here's some random ones I guess, but yeah, the idea is you can do clubs eventually, then clubs can, obviously it's like you see in, other games in general, both in person and not for competitive where it's obviously they're part of a team, they're working together to try to help each other out for competitive play and that sort of thing. Money based on things, because obviously you saw we can trade money, so that's an option, especially when you're in a club kind of thing. Maybe there's a bank, who knows? I don't know. It's an MMO. I've tried a lot of that. It'll be a bit heartbreaking when the full game comes out, which occasionally makes me happy. Oh, just because like there's nothing more being added because I'm sure they're going to add more. Like at this point, they've kind of gotten to development ways where MMO styles will always add more. Now, I doubt there'll be DLC. They don't really want to do that, but it's something that I could, because they've kind of talked about how they don't want it to be pay to win on purpose. Um, so I don't think that'll be a thing like what Pokemon did, but it's definitely something that like, yeah, this is kind of my direction to do things. Okay, let me put some more things in here, like not super scent, but yeah, put these in there. Yeah, because all this is like stuff we do stuff with. Gear is that, courses is that, key are quest items in that. Yeah, cool. I have read, and maybe this is old info has changed, but note that everything's going to reset like goodbye to temp. I thought that already happened. Don't quote me on that. I thought the whole idea is that that's how that works. Now, that being said, I will mention as a general sense is that this right here is meant to be what you use to keep items between resets. So at least you could stock up on stuff beforehand. I don't think you can add tem or anything to it, but you could put furniture, you can do cosmetics, that kind of thing. Um, so I don't think that's the same way. You can reset your game at any time. So like I could reset it right now. I know that, and you can do it a certain. Wait, what is this? I don't know what. I don't know what's going on with that. They were saying something I completely missed it. Um, but yeah, I don't know if it'll be a force reset. I mean, I know people have talked about this probably that might happen, but I haven't heard anything definitive of it's going to for sure happen. I guess the way I look at it is I'm like I've already done a reset once, and it's not that bad once you know what you're doing. Like now I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to do this, this, and this. Why don't I make a whole team full of Gonki? I don't care. Like that kind of stuff. Um, no, don't do that. That's a bad idea. But um, I think that's kind of helped me feel a little better about resets. Is just the idea of like one, I can keep items, so I can just have all the items for healing and just push it through and grind through. Um, two, obviously you can have it. If it doesn't reset all at once, if it's like, oh hey, you should reset to restart over because now there's this. It's like, well, you can kind of make it where you can give your friends the Temtem and the eggs and pass it over so you can start with a full team of what you want. Um, but I have not heard of a full reset at least happening, but if you saw my Pokebank, you'd know how not okay I'm 10. That's fair. That is totally understandable on that. I guess I haven't done as much with the Pokebank, which maybe is why it's helpful. And I just expect to lose whatever I have, which is why I haven't gone too far into anything. Like, if I got to the point where I hit the end of the story, it's going to be a while for the fifth island, and I'm starting to do competitive, then I might start getting a little more attached because it's like, oh, I put in 10 hours to create this amazing Temtem. That I then have to breed into this other Temtem that took 20 hours. I finally use an amazing Temtem. But at the same time, I really don't think I'm gonna get to that point before the fifth island comes out, maybe even before the sixth one comes out, because that is a lot of work to put in to have a amazing competitive one. I might just have a competitive squad in general, but I was one of those crazy people that ported their Pokies from as far back as they could teach. That's fair. I mean, you never know when it might come in available in a Pokemon game, but on that note, though, I should probably start going. I can already feel myself just draining. It's been a Monday. It's been one of those things. It's getting there. So I do think this is the best time to go ahead and bid adieu. Let me switch over to talking here. No, there's no cats hiding in there. I thought there might be a cat hiding in there at this point, but not quite. There wasn't a Johnny around here earlier, but I think he was still adventuring around, so he wasn't ready to be cuddly. Used to do so much breeding, so older gen Pokies had some better stats. Oh yeah, the stats fair. Um, that's totally understandable. Like I never got into Pokemon breeding just because unlike where in Temtem you can see the stats, I couldn't always see that, and I'm sure there were ways to do it, but my brain just I couldn't figure out kind of the way to do it. So I never got into it in Pokemon. Maybe because it was just the idea, but I never stuck around with it long. Whereas here I can see myself sticking around with it because every week is a reset of something, and that's gonna keep me coming back in the MMO style of like, oh, hey, I want to go to Psy Park because there's 10 time chance for a Luma on this one Temtem. I need to get it this week. I need to have that for sure. So that's where I'm probably gonna go. But talking about future things, because we're kind of on that topic at this point. Um, in the future, there will be more on trygamers.com over there. But like this episode, like highlights, like lots of sort of things. Definitely check that out if you want to see more Temtem content, kind of how I ran through the help I got at the beginning for sure, because there was a fair amount that got me going off that first island. And then, this side, that side, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at TryGamers. We are on those social media websites, just like here on Twitch. We do some posting on there. That Instagram and Facebook is great for seeing highlights, just that we post there when they're officially out, and we're kind of posting about things, as well as Twitter's good for go live and general information, like general information of our schedule. So tomorrow night, the plan is to have Belmont streaming Celesta, but he is having some dental work done, so we're going to see if he's just up for it. He might not be up for it, in which case that stream will move to Thursday. So Thursday will be kind of the better one to go there, where he'll be continuing some Celesta, that kind of very much RPG feel, tabletop RPG feel, really. And then Wednesday, I will not be doing Temtem like I was last week. We will be going through the Kaldheim Magic set, Magic Gathering set, which for those that don't know, we do play a fair amount of Magic Gathering. This is its new set, which they generally have a set like this come out every quarter. This is the Norse-inspired set, so it's full of Norse mythology references. Amazing art. I'm absolutely loving it. There's already art selling for tens of thousands of dollars on the market from this one, so you know it's good if it's that quick and not even that collector worthy yet. There's a lot of cool alternate stuff and just some new style things that are coming through. We're now not going to deeply discuss anything, so we're not going to go into like how is standard going to look, and do we want to do any certain cards for commander? But there's going to be certain ones we're going to say, hey, we're kind of excited about this. I might want to put this in this deck. We're not going to go into why, but we're running through, if I remember correctly, 319 cards in about 4 to 4.5 hours at max, and so we're definitely going to be probably running through a little quicker than we would normally do in a discussion video or kind of discussing about it. But if people like it, we can kind of look into it more and how to change the formats or things. So definitely let us know. Sunday, we are back with Lazy Sunday afternoon programming, which this week would be Stardew Valley in terms of the switching off, which is specifically Stardew Valley The Next Generation, where we have that kind of reboot we did with 1.5. And then next week, as far as planned, I'm back with Temtem, in which case we'll be progressing a bit further through the rock hopping park and maybe making it to Kisawa. I don't know how far it is through that area to do so, but we're pretty set to get to Kisawa now. Like a lot of things are saying get there, so we'll probably get there pretty quickly. Especially if I train up a bit, get ready, learn what I need to do to get there um, ahead of time. So. Otherwise, if there's any changes to that, I'll let you know. Maybe we'll do a dojo rematch. I doubt it because I don't think I have enough Temtem to do that yet until I get to electric. But it's definitely an option to think about in the future, and we'll kind of go from there. So, on that note, though, all of you take care of yourself. Be kind. It's a rough time for all of us, so we'll get through it together. Um, and my brain just shorted on what I usually say the third time. But otherwise, we'll see you very, very soon. And we love you all. So thanks for joining. Bye, HP. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks earlier to Elvis, who was around, as well as Jimmy was around as well. Thanks all for hanging out, and you all have a wonderful night. Bye.